God.
Oh my god. Anyway, hi everybody.
Listen, Mike plays his debts, all right?
I believe it. I believe it. I was about to say that you reminded me of okay, no, this is I want to make this very clear. This is not me dogging on homeless people.
Oh.
But
Okay.
no, one of the when you're in Atlanta, one of the
Okay.
nobody has context
I'm
for
feeling
anything.
okay, I feel a little.
Nobody has context for anything that's happening right now. Okay, so
Right.
one of the things that happens in Atlanta a lot is you will be approached by a homeless person and they will offer to help you, like say you're especially like near airports or in my case like near a bus stop. And they will offer to take your luggage to the car, right? Like they make it seem very much like they're being helpful. They're like, "Oh, let me help you take your luggage to the car," or like, "Let me help you with your bags," or something like that. But if you let them help you, they will immediately expect you to pay them for their help. It's just like a very common way for them to try and get some money. And they don't always take kindly if you don't have money to give them. Because, it just
Are we hearing that you have learned this the hard way?
Yes.
Yeah.
Bart, wait, hold on. You don't have any room to talk.
I know I don't. I don't.
Wow.
The plug
Catching strays.
We're learning the same thing in New York. I was going to stop you.
Yeah. I can't.
Oh God, yeah, no. I imagine it's just as bad in like places like New York. It's
the
just
guy was helpful, but it was definitely like a thing where I'm like, we don't need to do this right now.
Right.
Yeah. He's like, yeah, we do. Like, oh, God damn it.
Yeah, it's just one of those things, and you live and you learn, and you.
Yep. Hopefully you live.
I'll keep that in mind next time I drive up to Atlanta.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I love Atlanta. Like Atlanta is truly like one of my favorite cities, which is some people think is like a crazy thing to say, but I love Atlanta. I think it's a great city. The traffic's awful.
Oh yeah, that's
it is. I would argue that Atlanta might have some of the worst traffic in the world.
Yes.
But that's why
that's not an opinion. That's just a fact.
That's just a fact. Which is why you just park at one of the you park outside of like Spaghetti Junction, and then you take the nearest MARTA. There are a couple of MARTA stations technically outside of the city limits. It's Atlanta, whatever you want to. It's like neighborhoods just about the outside of Atlanta. And then you just take the MARTA everywhere. Just take the MARTA. It's like, it just genuinely, you will thank yourself if you're ever like, oh, I gotta go to Atlanta for a weekend or whatever. They got some amazing cons and stuff. You nerdy little nerds. They like go to Dragon Con, go to MomoCon.
I've only heard good things about Dragon Con.
AWA, Anime Week in Atlanta. There's if you're into spicier things in life, there's a really fun con that's for the spicier people in your life. There's a furry con that comes to Atlanta if that's your thing. There's a lot of really great things to do in Atlanta. The aquarium's also really cool.
I need to start writing some of these stuffs down because I need to find things to do.
No, absolutely. Is there a con man con? You know, maybe. I don't know about that one, but it's Atlanta. There might be a con man con.
I think it's in Vegas.
It's just outside.
Yeah.
Con? Is that what we call con?
Yeah.
No, that's Convict Con.
Yeah.
Convict Con. Yeah. No, that one is
the Wrath of Con.
The Wrath of Con.
Star Trek Con. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Concha Con.
My point is that, you know, Atlanta's a great city. You should, you know, if you ever get a chance to visit, and just take the MARTA. Just take the freaking MARTA. Don't try to drive everywhere. You're gonna go mad. You will go mad.
Oh
yeah. By the way, somebody said something about Atlanta and the fish people, and I think you might. I think you might be thinking of Atlantis.
Oh, same thing. I've seen fish people in Atlanta.
I mean, that's true.
Don't try to hide it.
Actually, no, that's true. There are definitely fish people in Atlanta. That's absolutely.
To their credit, are they from the future? Because if you remember Futurama, Atlanta does become full of fish people because of the Coca-Cola factory.
Mike, shit.
Oh my god!
Like how you just offhand could just. There it is, fucking rip that shit.
It's a great episode. It's when Fry figures out that he can't fuck a mermaid.
Yeah.
God.
Not long ago, Michael was like, "I'm a proud millennial." There, you got it, right there.
Like,
what a
terrible millennial.
The Lost City of Atlanta. I watched a documentary about it. Amazing. Oh my
sense.
gosh. Okay. Well, anyway, hi everybody. We never actually said hello. We just kind of like got into the car. You can't.
Yeah.
You can't keep doing this, Jinda.
What?
Getting away with it.
You can't keep getting away with this. Anyway.
Yes, you can.
Damn right I can.
Just look. Okay, this started.
It's just one. Just one.
The
this time.
I know. I appreciate you. I hope you know that. I appreciate you. This started because Mike apparently has no survival skills and just like opens the door for anybody. And just and also told a story about potentially maybe almost getting stabbed because some crazy guy kept coming to his door asking about somebody's truck and they didn't know about it.
At 2:30 in the morning.
At like 2:30 in the morning. And it's just and it's like what why? I don't know. I just like to pretend I'm not home if I can help it, you know? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Though,
For real.
I mean, in my defense, nobody really comes to my house. If anybody knocks, it's usually just like the UPS guy or like FedEx, and they're just knocking and like dropping and going, right? They're not waiting for me to do anything about it. They're just like, knock, knock, your package is here. Like,
Yeah.
Peace
Yeah,
out.
Yeah, if people are coming to our door and it's not a delivery person, we don't need to talk to you.
Are you guys talking about me?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, I was trying to explain to chat how that conversation came to be. How we started talking about how I started talking about the time that I was in Atlanta getting off of a bus and a homeless guy took my luggage from me and then demanded money and I didn't have money and I tried to offer him crackers. I tried to I had like peanut butter crackers and I was like I was just like I don't have money but I have food and he's like I can't eat those. I ain't got no teeth.
They're crackers.
Which is fair.
That's why he needs the money.
But like
You know, that reminds me of the scene from the first Scary Movie, where she gives a sandwich to a homeless person, and the homeless person said, "I said $1, bitch," and
Oh yeah.
throws the sandwich back at her. That's what it
Um,
reminds me.
Oh
Oh my god.
Oh my
I love
god.
Scary Movie.
Yeah, I have a problem. I answered the
you
door.
certainly.
He's not.
Listen, my southern hospitality outweighs my survival instinct sometimes.
You know,
Your southern hospitality needs to learn to take a goddamn back seat.
Oh shit!
Damn! Oh my god! Holy
Listen,
shit!
my mama
Oh,
didn't raise
my
no fucking ungrateful bastard. I'm gonna hold the
Biscuit?
door. I'm gonna say thank you and open hands to the door. Figure out who's there.
ungrateful,
Ungrateful
biscuit. yeah, right.
They might need some. Who knows?
You might need- yeah, your wallet, keys, your phone.
Oh,
Your life.
jeez.
Yeah.
Listen, the
lying.
Mormons didn't take nothing from me. They give me it.
Or so you think they might come to collect.
They might get
One of these
years
days.
later.
One of these days.
Honestly, if Elder Cipriano shows up, I would be shocked.
Yeah, that'd be wild.
man, that's a hell of a
I'd
name.
probably kill him though, because
It
at
is
that
hell of a
point,
name,
like,
right?
That's a.
at that point, it's like, how did you find us all the way out here? Stab.
We tracked
No.
you from the book.
We tracked you from the.
Stab them
We
back.
saw. We
You
saw
didn't even
it.
put your name in the book.
I know, but I used to have the book. I don't know where it went. We lost it and moved.
Good.
They have nothing to
Anyway.
track you down.
Anyway, friends, welcome to the stream. Welcome to D&D. I promise we play D&D. I promise that's a thing that we do.
we do.
We just like to shoot the shit for the first, like, 20 minutes. Like, the first 20 minutes is for shooting the shit. Okay, you got to get all of the bits out. You got to get all of like you got to get like some of that. Yeah, you got to like wiggle your sillies out so that, like, when it comes down to it, you can be so serious, so serious.
That I
I'm
promise
so
I'm not a
serious.
crazy
So
person.
serious. I really love that, like, when I pitched this campaign to everybody, I was like, it's gonna be a very serious campaign, and I feel like every bit of this campaign so far has been like, haha, look at these silly pirates, and also this silly man who can't say soak without an accent, and nobody knows what
Oh my god. Oh my
was
god.
funny.
I feel like
Yeah.
that's not our
I
fault. I
rewatched
feel like that's
that
our
moment
bad.
and I laughed all the same, like I was there for the first time. That was very funny.
What a moment. What a.
I watched the clip. I watched Cross was very nice and clipped some stuff from last stream. And I like went
Nice.
back and I was like watching clips and I was like, oh,
Chat,
that was pretty so
I do want to apologize, chat.
so
I don't mean to be crazy 2 episodes in a row.
you're
And
fine.
I promise you, I'm a normal person.
No, he's not. Don't
Yeah.
let him
No,
lie
he's
to you.
not. No.
He's got
I
he's
live
got
with
get
him.
clips. It's fine.
it's a build up of the sillies, okay? He's got to
Yeah.
vent it out somehow.
Actually, yeah, honestly true, because he cannot do it at work, unlike me.
Wow.
That's so fair.
He can't. He works for a school.
Oh, that's fair. That's
Yeah,
fair.
yeah, you gotta keep it. You gotta keep that on lockdown. You gotta.
Yeah, I can't yell at children about pistachios.
I don't know. I feel like
Hey,
the
it's-
kids might.
It's educational. It's educational.
Yeah.
It helps develop higher brain functions.
Right.
Tell them the truth about pistachios.
the great lie of pistachios.
Pistachios.
I feel like this is like they're gonna get in trouble for like indoctrinating kids.
What do they teach you in the
can't tell.
school?
What do they teach you in the school about pistachios?
You can't tell the children to just about these pistachios
You
anymore.
can't tell
you
the
can't allow
children. You
it.
cannot tell a kid about the pistachios.
Why does that?
It's
Why does that
not
one guy who
right.
works in your school have a tier list for sauces? What's his problem? Why does he just have it on him ready
He's
to show
got
you?
he's got really strong
his
opinions
wallet.
about chips on sandwiches. He's got. He
Yo,
just
okay,
keeps
hold on, wait a
yelling.
minute.
He just keeps yelling about the potato chips and the bologna.
I will circle back to the chips. I did ask my coworker about that.
Yeah.
Update.
And she fucking
Ooh.
soul read me purely on instinct about what chips I put on my sandwich and what sandwich.
Damn.
I felt really offended. Afterwards, she told me that she
As-
put chips on ham and cheese or ham and cheese sandwiches, and I looked her dead in the eye and told her she was a fucking liar.
Oh my god.
I also
Oh my god.
my minor quick circle on my end over to the sandwiches too. At one point, Mike sent me a picture of a PB&J with Cheetos in it, and
I still have it. You guys want to
I
see
know
it?
you do. I still have
No.
it
My
too.
God.
I would love to see it.
Okay, hold
And
on.
I sent it to my dad, who my parents are both stoners.
Nice.
I just have to put that
Nice.
out there. I sent that to my dad, and I'm like, Dad, would you eat this? And he was like, Yeah, if I was stoned enough. That was his response.
I don't even need to be stoned. What is this about being stoned?
I don't know. I don't know what the stone thing is. I just eat it raw. But you
I
know,
just need it.
I'm just built
You
different. I
can't. You
guess.
can't.
Oh,
You can't
Don't
say
be
it like that.
wrong.
You can't
Huh?
say it like that.
I'm
Well,
getting
I
onto
just
so
ate
many
it
good
raw.
clips. It's such a great day.
Eldy, would it make you feel better if I told you that Cheetos on PB&J gets me bricked up? Is that better?
Whoa.
All right. This is why.
Oh my
This is why.
God.
This is why you can't talk about this at school. This is why you can't talk about this.
Yeah,
At,
it's
Yeah.
fine, it's fine,
because you
it's
can't.
fine.
You can't talk about being bricked up in front of the kids. That's gross.
Yeah.
Fine.
Fine.
Rick
Fine.
up.
Okay, fine, my bad. Hold on. Let me
You can't-
make it age appropriate. Yo, it's busting for real, on God, no cap.
Oh
my
God.
God.
Oh.
Oh
my
God, we're
God.
all too old.
The brain
Uh,
rot. No.
It's really funny to do it though, just to fucking rage bait the kids.
But it's
Oh
really
my
funny to
It's
do it
so
to
worth it to
children.
rage bait the children.
Rage bait the children. Hello, my fellow cool kids.
I don't even call them cool.
I
Oh,
know
no,
they
you
don't.
found
No,
it.
they don't
What do
say.
you mean I
They
found
don't
it? I
call
have
kids
saved.
cool.
Oh,
I
geez.
feel
Oh
like-
my goodness.
Wait,
okay.
what happened?
I'm so uncomfortable.
It's there.
What happened?
Oh.
I'm so glad chat can't see this.
Yeah.
Oh,
Chat.
the sandwich pic.
So unfortunate. They can't
Yeah.
see it.
Everyone
Yeah,
is
sandwich.
cursed.
Amazing.
It's crazy to know that in this picture, Mike was bricked up.
Yeah. Man, man.
Man, you can't be sharing that shit, alright? You can't share it around.
Oh my god.
Punchline. That punchline. That delivery
Oh my god.
killed me.
Beautiful.
Fuck. Oh
Oh
my god.
my goodness.
Oh
I hope
fuck.
someone can clip that.
Oh my
Oh.
god. Okay, all right. I'm shutting this fucking circus down. I'm shutting this
Okay.
circus down. We gotta fucking.
Alright.
Lock up the Phantom players. We're out of line.
Oh my
Time
god.
out.
Straight to jail.
Oh, straight to jail. Hold on, just un momento.
Are you just gonna
Into the break with ya.
Okay. All right. Oh fuck. All right. All right. Everybody, brick up, brick down.
Uh-huh.
Whoa.
Everybody.
Whoa, you can't.
Put
we
your
don't
brick
do
somewhere.
Brick up,
like that.
brick up, lock it down. Brick up, lock down.
Yeah,
There we go. Brick up, lock down.
At least buy me dinner first.
Jeez.
Yeah. Not with Cheetos though, please. Not that kind of dinner.
Jeez, no Cheeto dinner.
What do you mean? You know what I
It's
mean?
I'm
funny
gonna
because
do
I
it.
actually have Cheetos to snack on tonight.
Nice. I made Cajun mac and cheese for dinner tonight. It was very yummy.
Ooh.
Oh,
It's very
fancy.
What makes it
Good.
Cajun?
Cajun
Spice.
seasoning. Also, andouille sausage.
Okay, there you go. There you go.
Yeah.
As a Cajun, that works.
Yeah. It had andouille sausage and Cajun seasoning.
There you go.
It can't be called Cajun unless it's from the Cajun region of Louisiana.
Oh my god. Anyway.
Sir.
So before we get started today, though, before we get like actually True Blues started today, I wanted to just say, you all may notice, those of you if this is your first time here, this isn't going to make any sense to you. But if you have watched previous episodes, if you've been here for previous streams, you might realize, first of all, we have some new layouts, and second of all, that we are down to five players. Unfortunately, our dear friend Anya had to drop the campaign. It was very sad, and it was unfortunately just one of those things. It was just a very kind of like a sudden situation popped up, and they just unfortunately are not able to join us any longer. So we will be going forward in the campaign without them. when we get into the when we get back into the session, there will be a brief mention of goodbyes and all that good stuff. But other than that, it'll just be the our 5 dear friends here from now on. Washed no, I wouldn't do that. I didn't want to do that to her. But yeah, I just wanted to let y'all know that if you're like, hey, where is Anya? Where is Chorus, our sweet little tiefling? Unfortunately, just stuff happens. But yeah. All right, where am I?
Up for adoption.
Yeah, 15's up for
I
adoption.
got you.
I can imagine like 15 in a little cardboard box in an alley, like
Adopt me.
Free to good home.
Free to good home.
Spelled wrong, like
It just
GUD.
says
Yeah.
free thing.
It's not even
Free
spelled, just like
thing.
squiggles.
Free
So doesn't know how to-
thing.
how to write.
Just free whatever this thing is.
Cardboard.
Oh my goodness. All right. On the hold on. Now, come on now. I was about to get into a very dramatic retelling of last session, and you're gonna not work for me? Does that work? No, that does not work. Okay. Everything's broken. Everything's broken.
Everything got cursed by Mike's sandwich.
Everything did get cursed by Mike. I believe it. I truly believe it. Anyway. Okay, no, I think we're good. Okay, I think I fixed it. Anyway. On the last episode of the Sunken City of Nauthis, the party arrived safely in Cinnabar Landing and quickly met with Dewan Nedali, a self-proclaimed merchant prince. He leads the party to the Aureate, a vast temple-like marvel of architecture and design that seems to be a meeting place for many of the elites in Cinnabar. Once Nedali learns of the party's plan to head north, towards the ruins of Nauthis, he urges them to turn back and go home. But the party was already well aware of the dangers and say they will press forward regardless of the undead ravaging the jungle. Nedali offers a small piece of information to the whereabouts of other merchant princes who will possibly help the party get what they need before venturing out of the city, saying they should look at the Temple of Kalamus. Unfortunately, Nedali did not seem to have very much other information that he was willing to give, and frankly seemed a bit put out by everybody. He kind of just was like, I was told to pick you up, I picked you up, and that is where my job ends. And we return back to the party, still in the Aureate, where Nedali has basically just been like, you can go and look at the Temple of Kalamus, and you should be able to find one of the other merchant princes. As you are all, essentially, Nedali has dismissed you. He sort of, waves you all away. He has dismissed you. But as you begin to leave, as you begin to make your way out of this meeting room that you were in with Nedali, he calls out to you, wait, actually, I can give you one more piece of, I would not call it information, but I would call it advice.
Very well.
The city of Cinnabar Landing is a wonderful, colorful place, full of many great marvels. But despite the fact that you look like a very, capable party, I would stay away from the old city, yes?
And where would the old city be in case we end up running into it?
The old city sits, to the north, the northwest of the city.
Northwest.
Try to-
And why exactly should we avoid the old city?
Yes, I may have, actually, hold on just a second. I may have told y'all the wrong way to get to the I think I might have said northwest for the Temple of Calamus. Temple of Calamus is northeast. Old City is northwest.
Awesome.
Sorry, directions are hard. Sometimes maps, orientations are weird.
Hey, orientations are weird. At least they were for me.
But so yes, he says the old city falls to the northwest. It is basically it is just outside of the wall, the northwest wall.
Mm-hmm.
And I would just do my best to avoid it, if you can. There are rough sorts out that way.
What kind of rough sorts?
The sort that can hurt you, the sort that they will do anything for a bit of gold, a bit of gold piece.
Understood.
I would just, for your own safety, that is all.
I appreciate the concern.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some business to attend to.
Of course.
And as he waves you away, the business that he seems to be attending to is a servant bringing him a tray, basically a very beautiful charcuterie board. But yes, you all make your way out of the Aureate, and you are now back. You are currently in the courtyard of the Aureate, which, if you remember, is very ornate. Has a lot of greenery, very landscaped, and it is at the top of a set of tall stairs. There's a couple of flights of stairs up to the platform. So you'd and if you go back down the stairs, you get back to the main part of the city, into the main streets and the markets and stuff there.
Okay.
From where we are, up top, at the Aureate, can we kind of see in a general oh yes, there's the Temple of Calamus?
You can, from where you are at, you can see the Temple of Calamus, because it is on a tall, almost like a cliff. It's like a cliff side. It sort of juts out of the or what you can assume is the Temple of Calamus based on what you were told. It is sort of a jutting cliffside, and at the very top is a beautiful temple that is with a it seems to it gleams in the sunlight. There's a couple of different domes, and they are covered in gold, and so they are catching the sunlight. And just sort of it looks like it's being touched by the heavens, really. It's this beautiful white stone building with these golden domes up top a large cliffside. That seems to be quite a bit higher than the rest of the city.
Looks like that's where we're supposed to head to At some point, at least.
Yeah, I mean, you guys are obviously not required to go directly to the temple. There is always the several different markets and bazaars of the city. I mean, yeah, you guys can explore whatever you want to do.
I don't know about the rest of you, but I am going to find some suitable armor to prepare for our rough hiking.
Probably wouldn't be a bad idea. Let's see. Who had the list? Who was making the list of like, okay, what do we need?
I
I
did.
believe it was
Yeah, I was
Professor
about to say-
Sterling.
Bug
Yeah.
repellent, clean water, and rations were the 3 major components that Nadali gave to us.
Yes.
All right. So, how do we want to do this?
I can go get the bug repellent. Make sure we're stocked up.
Well, hang on. Before we start splitting up, I don't apparently know why, but Nim is apparently getting an accent like mine. Great, love that. Love that for me. Ugh.
It's okay.
Anyway.
It's alright.
Let's make a bigger plan. We need to find a place for us to stay tonight. And the plan until then. Probably leave tomorrow to hit the jungle. Does that sound reasonable?
I'd say so, yes.
Good. Not exactly one to do a lot of leading, but jobs like this, you want to be prepared. And
It is appreciated.
unfortunately, that means a lot of purchasing.
Mhm.
So, probably should have found a place to stay before he shooed us off. Oh well.
We can manage.
Yeah.
Well, if anyone wishes to follow me, I'm going to try and find a suitable armory. Ta-ta.
Is Professor Sterling going to start walking away?
Yes.
Nim's gonna reach out and just kind of grab the back of your shirt, like the back of your collar.
Whoa!
Just not even aggressively, just as a very like, hold on.
And Jindava almost, this is like a big first for her, and so she kind of very surprisingly like stops in her place and turns around, and she says, "Did I miss something?"
Yes. If we split up, and Nim with the hand that is not holding onto Jindava's shirt points at the temple. Be at the temple at sundown.
Very well.
And Nim is going to let go of your shirt.
And I almost like try to unwrinkle and dust it off a little bit. And I gently nod to the rest of the party, and a slight, brief, awkward pause after that moment, and then she just walks away.
It's about to get more awkward. Nim is actually coming with you.
Even better, so like
Love that.
she starts walking away. She thinks she's by herself. Then she notices like a looming shadow behind her, and she's like, "It's a little dark out today." And she turns around and notices you. Like, "Oh,
It's like the white chick scene.
You're not the only one who needs armor.
that's fair. Well, I guess I had assumed you'd be pre-equipped for this, given your
Eh.
background."
If I can find better, I'm gonna use it.
Fair enough.
So, Nim and Jindava off to get weapons and armor.
Ooh.
Are the rest of you going to follow as well, or do any of you want to split up and do your own thing?
I'll I'll stick with the party.
Team.
Well, I will not go with them.
You're gonna slink off?
I
I mean, not slink off. That's the wrong term, but
A little hard.
I milled into the shadows.
but yeah, no, if you got your own thing that you want to do, by all means. Before so Finnegan is gonna go off and do their own thing.
Well, I'm gonna look at the Hamish and say, are we all going someplace, or are we splitting? They're clearly going for that. Are we gonna get the other stuff?
I mean, we should probably go get the other stuff. And I'll look at Nim. He's like, do you mind? Can you get equipment for all of us?
What do we
to
need?
bear- Probably some kind of armor protection.
Man, did none of y'all come with armor? What happened? What
I have
happened?
armor.
I am a doctor.
I'm purposely.
I
I mean, that's
not
true.
wearing
That's
armor.
true.
Yeah, okay, so it's like, I'm gonna just look at everyone's like, alright, leather, pointing at Hamish, leather, pointing at Imelda, nothing for you.
Imelda is like, I actually have I have leathers already. Actually,
Leather girl.
You came prepared as well.
well,
I knew I liked you.
my grandma, she the one who gave me the mace, also gave me leathers when she heard that I was going into the jungle. So you'd have to thank her.
You have quite the resourceful grandmother. You should be proud.
Oh, yes, she is. she was an adventurer back in her day, so she's
Really?
yes. She fought a
What was her
dragon one
name?
time.
Oh.
Hmm.
Very impressive.
I'm actually I'm named after her. Her name is also Imelda.
Fascinating. I'll have to ask you more about this later.
Alright, so to speed this along, what kind of leathers am I grabbing? So armors. So leather for Hamish, nothing for
Yeah.
15, nothing for Imelda, don't need anything for Finnegan.
Nope.
Does anyone want me to look for weapons? Anything else?
Ooh, I need arrows.
Done.
Can I throw my bag of money to Nim?
What you want, kid?
I just throw it at you. I don't want money. You
Okay.
seem like you need it. Here you go.
You're just like I don't. Just you.
I don't know.
The Bank of Nim.
Oh god, no, I'm Casey! No!
No. Oh god, no, because you don't.
Oh wait, no, it was the Bank of Cade, that's right.
Yeah, it was
Yeah, it was
Cade. Cade had the
was Cade.
yeah. Cade was a character from another campaign that we were part of. He was a warforged, and he kept all of our money in his chest cavity.
The bank.
Except mine.
Except
Yeah,
except for
mine.
yours. Yeah.
Oh god, alright. I will, alright, I'll keep that in mind for when we are purchasing.
How much gold did you have? 15.
I think I had 75. Let me check my inventory.
Okay, yeah, cause you all got 100.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you all got 100 gold from Rift. And then whatever you may have had from like your background or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Jayce, if you keep track of it, we'll just say that I'm holding it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I have 75, so I can keep track of it.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wonderful. All right. Just as long as I just want to make sure that, everybody's keeping track of that so nothing gets, nobody's like, where'd my money go?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. right. So Jindava and Nim will be going together.
Mhm.
And 15, are you going with Nim and Jindava, or are you going to go with Hamish and Finnegan?
I'm gonna stay with Hamish and Finnegan.
Okay, wonderful. Okay. All right. So Nim and Jindava, and then Hamish, Finnegan, and 15 will and you guys can split up into your parties, into your different and do what you're going to do. Okay.
Oh yeah.
I would like for you guys. Okay, so Jindava and Nim, you guys can choose between yourselves. One of you, I want you to make a luck check for me.
I guess I'll make the luck check. How do I
Yeah.
make a luck check?
Do a
Great D20.
do just like a straight D20 for me. I was trying to decide if I
How do
wanted to
I-
do. You should just
how
be
do I do
able
that?
to. Okay, so you should just do you see on the
Oh,
sidebar?
I see it.
You see, like,
Dice,
yeah, it's just
yeah.
like the dice. Yeah, you should be able to just click the D20,
3.
and it'll.
Okay. Oh boy. You said 3 of them, right?
No.
Oh goodness.
No.
Oh, no.
I
Oh.
just said you just needed the one,
Oh.
which.
Well, it didn't matter anyway.
Well-
That's impressive. Okay.
Oh God.
Oh dear. Hold on. What did we get? I didn't even look.
A 1.
Don't. Oh, okay. Yeah.
I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Aren't I a lucky lady?
Oh boy. Huh.
Isn't this shopping episode great? This is a great shopping episode.
Honestly,
Nothing could possibly
this
go
is,
wrong.
I wasn't like mentally prepared for a 1. So Jindava and Nim, you both start. You make your way down the steps into like the main part of the city, and you make your way into the main part of the city, and you split off towards what you believe. You know, I mean, there's literally markets everywhere in this city. There are like there are like, you hear about like the Grand Sulk, you hear about like the Red Bazaar and that, but there are also a lot of smaller like little, like basically like just little markets like down side streets and things like that. You sort of like make your way and you see a lot of like just sort of basic stuff, not what you're looking for. You know, like you see a lot of like pottery and clothing, fabrics, kind of cheap looking jewelry, like that sort of stuff, right? Like nothing, you're not seeing any armor or weapons or anything like that. But you keep looking and you keep looking and you keep making your way through the city. And I think that you somehow end up on the northwestmost side of the city.
Of course. Of course.
That's fine.
And as
Of course.
Yeah.
as you like get closer to the wall, you start to notice where you were at near the Aureate was obviously the main part of the city. It was a lot of very obviously well-off people within Cinnabar Landing, right? But as you slowly get closer to the northwest side of the city, you start to realize that it's just getting kind of a little more run down, a little less upkept. You're seeing a lot more not even common folk, like people that are obviously struggling, right? Like you see that like there are people that have set up like stalls like the other markets, but they are run down. A lot of them are selling, you know, they're selling like fruit and things, but the fruit and the vegetables are already starting to rot as if they've been there for a while. You know, it's all just it's very it's a very rough looking part of town. But as you come close to, you come as close as you have this entire time to one of the walls around the city. It is a very, very tall wall. Now that you are close to it, it's a thick wall, thick and tall, and you can see that there is a gate. There is a drawn gate, and you look at the top of the wall, and you can see what you assume are soldiers of some sort of guard for the city, walking back and forth along the wall. But the gate is open. It's not closed. The gate is open. And you can see that there seems to be more city beyond the wall. There is more like buildings and stuff outside of the wall. And as you, do you want to go through the gate? Do you want to go into this
No.
Nah.
No.
Okay.
When I see these walls, I almost speak out loud to myself. When I told Nadali we might run into this place, I did not think that would actually happen.
It's easy to get turned around in a big place like this.
Yes.
And Nim is like, as they're walking kind of along the wall, Nim's just got their palm out, just like dragging along over it a little bit.
Yeah.
This is a sort of familiar setting for Nim.
Right.
Ah.
As you are, I would say as you are getting closer to the wall, you notice, like, it looks like it's almost built into the wall. It's literally like right up against the wall. It's very close to the gate, the gateway. It's very close to the gateway. It looks like it is sort of like it is just right up against the wall. And you see a small temple. It is just a small temple. Literally looks like it's probably just like, you know, one big room, kind of like almost like a chapel kind of situation. Made out of what looks to be, it's sort of like Pueblo sort of style. It's very like mud stone kind of look to it, with like a not a yeah, it's like a Pueblo style with like a flat topped roof. And outside of it, you start to approach, and there is you see what appears to be an orcish man arguing with two other human looking. One of them looks human and the other one looks maybe elvish or half elf. And they are both in like long red robes, while the orcish man he's in robes, but they're in like, they're sort of like they're in like blues and greens, and a bit more reminiscent of like a monk's robes, as opposed to what the other two are wearing, which is like kind of like more like priest robes.
Okay. I would like to, as we're approaching this chapel and these robed fellows, I would like to roll a religion check on the building and these fellows to see what's their deal, religiously speaking.
Yeah,
What's the
by
deal?
all means, please do.
Oh my goodness. Okay, no, that's not happening. Okay. Chat. Remind me. Hey, don't roll for anything for this session.
You're not rolling.
Yeah. Like if y'all hear me about to say, hey, can I roll for this? Just say don't.
No.
In the chat, please. Just to remind me, like Jinda, don't. Just don't.
Jinda, not today.
Not today. No.
So you are, I will say you are aware just from like previous, you are aware that there are a lot of connections between the gods here and the gods in like Glimmervast and in like the on the main continent, right? There's a lot of very similar deities. They just simply usually go by different names. And may have slightly different appearances, slightly different associations. They're like localized a little bit, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So you know that is a thing, but you are not familiar with all of the localizations of all of the like all of the deities. So whatever the symbol is on this temple, you cannot make the connection, so you do not know who it is a temple to.
What language are they arguing in?
It just appears to be in common. They're arguing in common.
Okay. Nim's gonna just try and as lightly as possible kind of elbow nudge Jindava. It kind of comes off as a little bit of a push, more than intentional.
Oh my! At this point, Jindava's like, if this, aren't they just gonna keep just accosting me this entire time? And
Nim's
like
trying to be polite and gentle. Doesn't happen.
Doesn't happen.
Yes, Nim. Yes, what is it?
What do you make of that?
Well, unfortunately, their religious symbolisms are a bit of a translation issue on my end. They appear to use different iconography, so I can't determine who they pray to. I would like to try and listen in on the conversation. I guess what are they screaming at each? What are they hollering about?
Oh, they're not. I want to make it clear. They're not hollering at each other. They're in they're in a heated conversation.
Okay.
They are they are not like screaming in the streets, but they are that they're talking very strongly at each other. And were you?
We're gonna go. Do you want to go eavesdrop?
Yeah, it's like you're trying to eavesdrop. You're trying to get in on the conversation.
Do I want to? I guess why not? We're here.
We might as well. We might as well eavesdrop. Let's do it.
In it for the bit.
Okay.
We're in for the bit.
I will need you both. I want you to both make a stealth check. I'm gonna let you know it's gonna be pretty low. Like you're not trying to like keep out of sight. You're just trying to like pretend that you're not listening. So like I need a little bit of a stealth.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Oh dear. This is gonna be great.
Be great.
Go on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just remember, I'm in.
Look, I'm gonna let you all know. I just needed a 5, so like you're fine.
Wow.
Look, it's a very busy, it's a very busy part of town. Like the whole city is busy, right? So there's crowds around. I think it could be, you could feasibly, especially because they are very like they're very much focused on each other. So it is like fairly easy for you all to manage to kind of like get into earshot without them noticing.
Okay.
I just wanted you to do, just in case you rolled another 1, and then that would have been fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
Thank
really
you.
concerned about
Thank
mine.
you. Thanks for looking out for me.
So as you get closer, you start to hear the orcish man. You hear him say like, I don't know where he is. I haven't seen him. I don't know what you want from me. And then the other two, one of them is just like snaps back. It's like you were the last person to see him. He was seen last with you, and he just disappeared after that. There's no way that you haven't. It's like, if you don't tell us where he has gone, we will. And you see, like, the other one sort of, like, puts his hand on the other's shoulder to sort of seems to stop him from saying something, we'll say, incriminating. I'm not even gonna make you, like, roll for it. You get the sense that guy was about to be like, we're gonna torch your town, or, like, we're gonna torch your little temple here if you don't, like, tell us your business. But yeah, they are, and so the orc just keeps going. It's like, I have told you. I keep telling you what more do you want from me? There's nothing more that I can give you. I have told you everything that I know. And it's like, I know that you are lying. I do not. I cannot prove it, but I know that you are lying. And it's just basically more of that going back and forth.
Well, it seems to be a missing persons case. Although, there's nothing I like more than a good mystery. We do really need to be getting the supplies we were sent to get. Although it is very, very tempting. Whatever it is going on between these two.
Yeah.
As you are kind of debating whether you like whatever is going on with this, you see one of the red-robed figures grab onto the old orc's shirt and start shaking him, and is like, if you will not tell us where it goes, you will make something that will show us where he has gone. You will and he's just like, the magic you are asking for is that it's you. I know that you know how to do. You will do it.
I feel like at this point, seeing the old orc getting, like, actually physically accosted at this point.
Mm-hmm.
At this point, and I'm sorry, Jindava.
Oh my god.
Nim's just gonna give a little. Again, it's trying to be, like, just a quick, like, hey, touch on the shoulder, like, I have to step in now. It winds up again a little.
You could just tell me, Nim.
harder.
Just goes tumbling.
Just they're trying, but Nim is going to, like, approach from behind the two figures in the red robes, and just kind of get real up in the space behind them.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a problem here?
I think that like as you approach, the two like red. Are you standing like kind of off to the side or like behind the orc?
If I'm able to, Nim would try and come up, like, directly behind the two in the red robes. But if they've got their backs to, like, the door, then probably, like, directly behind the orc.
No, I think you could come up behind the red robes for sure. I think, like, they hear you, and immediately the one of them releases the collar of this, like, old orc man, and they both like turn around. They turn in a way that like they turn in that way that somebody turns when they think that they're just about to like rip you. They're about to be like, ah, don't you? And then they like just slowly their heads just tilt up as they look up at you. And they're just like,
Firm stare.
Can we help you?
I don't know. Like I said, is there a problem here?
Can you do like an intimidation check for me?
Yes, I can.
Ooh, can I do the help action for that?
For sure. Just a,
Yeah.
a withering
So-
gaze from up to
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Alright,
And
hold on.
I'm definitely showing off the rapier too. I'm showing off the rapier.
yeah.
I'm
Okay.
worn
Yeah,
out. I'm strapped. I
Okay,
carry.
okay.
All
Alright.
right.
Yeah.
I'm strapped.
I'm strapped.
Alright, let's get a dice going. 22. 17 on the dice.
Damn.
Damn.
I have a +5 to intimidation.
We love that.
Nice.
We love that. I think both of them are just very scared of you right now. And I think the one, surprisingly, the one that seems the most affected by this is the one that grabbed the orc's collar in the first place, and he just sort of we would just this man who claims to be a holy man, a man of truth and knowledge, as he's like, like, truth and knowledge, the orc does like a gesture, almost like praying hands. He does like praying hands, opens them like a book, brings them like to his face, and then like brings them down, and he says, Samila prays. He says, Samila knows, kind of like under his breath. So, and as the guy continues, and he's like this holy man who claims that he is all about truth and knowledge will not tell us the truth of what happened, what has happened to our. And he sort of he kind of it's almost like he's about to say something, and then he realizes that maybe he's about to say the wrong word again, and he sort of pauses, and then he goes, our friend is missing, and he was the last one to see him.
And Nim's just gonna like look at the old orc man. Like, it is a very obvious show of like, I am looking, and I am now looking back at the two in the red robes, and you think the old guy had something to do with it.
It is not that we think that he has something to do with it. It is that he will not help us find. He will not help us find. He will not help us find him, and he will not give us the spell that we require to find him ourselves.
Sucks for you. Move on.
But
And in saying that, Nim's gonna put their hand on the axe. Try again another time.
I think that with the wrath of Nim, the wrath of Nim has really been like settled into these guys. Like they're real.
Hell yeah.
Like on that, what was it, 22, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was 22, and that wasn't even with
Right.
using the help.
Yeah, they're scared. They're very scared, and I think that they look kind of, they look between you and they look to the old orc, and then they look back at you, and it's sort of it's a very, they don't want to, but they do. They sort of like, they're like, fine, and they are you holding either of them? Did you?
Nope.
Okay, I was like, I couldn't remember.
I didn't touch either of them.
Okay, I couldn't remember. I think I was thinking of when you touched Jindava.
I think the only person that I've unfortunately manhandled this entire time
is
physical
Jindava.
harassment.
Yeah.
I will not have it.
Yeah, I think they both. I think they both. Yeah, just relent, and with one last sort of like rueful glance at the orc man, the orc priest, whatever you want to, they turn and they walk away, muttering to themselves about well, if you wanna Jindava, you're also like close by. If you want to give me like a quick, like, what would this be, like, perception?
All right, perception.
Yeah, we'll go with perception because you're trying to overhear the last little bit of.
Yeah, 3. Woo.
Oh no!
Man, you're rolling real rough tonight. I'm so sorry.
Why didn't no one tell me to say don't? No one said don't in the chat. Chat, I blame you. Not really though, chat. Y'all are awesome.
But yeah, Nim can also roll perception to try and catch the.
I'll see. Let me see what I can do. I have to do it with my physical dice now because the roller also hates me.
See, Nib's putting Jindava off her balance, just pushing her around.
I know,
pushing her around. Yep.
Jindava is off kilter today.
It's a 10.
A 10.
Oh
okay.
My.
Yeah.
You hear as they're leaving, one of them is muttering, but if we don't find Artis, and that's all you catch, is if we don't find Artis. And then they're too far away for you to catch anything else that they're talking about.
Well, Nim, I must say, they should have brought their brown robes today with your presence. Goodness. Very impressive.
Not the first time.
Does not surprise me.
The as the other two walk away, the older orc walks up to you and he goes, thank you so much for that. I appreciate what you've done here.
You hurt?
Oh, no. I might be old, but I'm tougher than I look. I've lived a long life. You know, I gotta build up a tough skin.
Very well. Who is this person they're looking for?
Artis.
Oh, was that their name?
Artie?
Artis.
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 Yeah, no, I knew what it was. Nim's just bad. Nim literally
I thought
just
you were.
heard it.
I'm sorry. I thought that was.
Immediately,
I thought that was Maddie asking me.
Not. Yeah, like Nim did say it correctly, but they're also like,
yeah.
Wait, was that correct? Yeah, they're second guessing it. They're just kind of like listing similar sounding names now.
Yeah. He looks a bit surprised that you cause he's like, oh, like shit, when did we say his name kind of thing, you know?
Yeah.
But in realizing that you know at least the name Artis, he sort of sighs and Artis Simber, he's a part of my congregation, so to speak. He's been coming to this small, humble temple of Samila, which, Jindava, now that you hear the name Samila, that does ring a bell for you. This is the like Lilitathian name for the hold on. For the Vir Kadalar, who is the deity of magic and knowledge.
Ah, I see. That explains why they sought your help then. If anyone can have certain means to find this person, it would be someone of that deity.
Mm-hmm.
It is true. It is not that I can't find him. It is that I do not want to help them. Those men that you saw, they are not friends. They are not friends of Artis. They are... Well, I hate to put this word on anyone that I do not truly know, but there is an aura about them. There is evil magic surrounding them. Every part of them seems wrong. Something about their... It's in the air. It permeates them. I do not know what they want Artis for, but it cannot be for good.
What makes Artis so special in particular?
Artis is a... Well, he's an archaeologist. He does a lot of research and he goes on a lot of different, missions into the jungles to gather all sorts of information about. There are so many abandoned temples and buildings and places of true potent magic out in the jungle, and he does research on them. He does research, and one of his more recent what's the word I'm looking for?
Excursions?
Yeah, that's a good word for it. One of his more recent excursions took him to a temple deep in the center of the jungle. A temple of... Oh, what was it? It started with a U, I think.
I think I'm familiar with that temple from the certain information I was given.
You know about the temple and the...
Lightly. Not much in further detail or specifics.
I'm sorry, the name is escaping me at the moment. For someone whose entire existence is about knowledge, sometimes in my old age it seems that it escapes me.
I believe... Well, how much do you know of this temple?
Not much. Artis was still in very much the early stages of his research. He claimed that there was a rumor or a legend of something about a mother. There was a mother and a heart. Something about a heart. but that it
Nim's
was
gonna look over at Jindava for this.
like
That sounds familiar.
Like we both just took a beat and like very cartoonishly look at each other, then look back at him, and then I say, I think we also need to find artists ourselves.
I'd like for you to give me a persuasion roll.
No.
Well,
Well, yeah, I do. Here.
that's one of my stronger stats, but granted, I'm not sure how comfortable or safe I feel. But since I guess since I'm the one talking, I'll have to do it. I'm the one that's
Yeah.
schmoozing him here.
Yeah.
So all right, hold on to your butts. Persuasion.
There we go.
Yes.
There we go.
Yes.
Truly when you need it. Truly when you need it.
I-
Not shaking anymore.
The die.
I like
Oh,
I
Oh
like
my
how
goodness.
you and I have the same persuasion score. The
Amazing.
same
Yeah, oh,
persuasion
yeah.
modifier.
Absolutely.
twinsies.
You see the old orc. He sort of looks past you, like kind of like looks around you and Nim, and basically making sure that the two from before are good and well gone. And when he sees that they have disappeared into the crowd, he looks at you and he goes, "The truth is, I did lie to those gentlemen. Though gentleman is that's not quite the right term, but you know what I mean. I do know where Artis is. Or at least where he was going. I have no way of knowing if he's made it there or not. But he was going to the temple. He was going to this temple for his research. That should be where he is.
See.
And if you believe, I mean, I don't actually believe that he could have made it yet. He only left about a day and a half ago, and it's probably at least 3-4 days to get to the temple from here. From what I saw from his maps, it's quite a bit of a journey.
Tell me, what is your name?
My name is, I was just about to say, actually, that, if you do find him, and, I'm sure that he'd be more than happy to talk about everything that he knows about the temple, but, my name is, well, most of the people here call me, Grandpa Mbara, but, my name is Throzal Mbara.
Rosa Mbara.
And actually, you get some art. This is Throzal.
Hey, Mbara.
This is Umbara. But he says yes. They usually call me Grandfather Umbara, but you can call me Throzal if you'd like.
See? Well, Mr. Mbara, if you don't mind me asking, would you mind pointing me in the direction of where Artis, his residence?
Well, you're a bit far from his residence. He's not going to be home. Why would you need to?
To get a rough idea on what he was looking for and what direction he is going.
Well,
How's this? Throzal.
yes.
Do you have a map inside?
Yes, we could use that.
If you can remember enough to point out where the temple's supposed to be on a map, if it's on the way of what we're doing, we can stop and check.
Well, no, I do believe I have a map, actually. I have several maps. Are you looking just for a map of the city?
honestly, the area around is more where we're going to be heading out to.
Well, you guys, or at least, Jadava has a rough map of the island. It's not exactly a very comprehensive map, but they do have a kind of general map of the island. Which I believe that you did show the map at some point to everybody, right? Like I'm not losing my mind.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
It was, I think, at the very start when we were all together at Rift Manor.
Yes.
You want to show him? See if he can add it to.
Sure. I present it to Rozo.
Now, okay, so what exactly are you all?
I'm asking if he can either make a mark or point out on the map where the temple that Artis is or was supposed to be heading to. And that way, if it's for us, if it's on our way to the Sunken City, it might be something to look into if it is not too far out of our
do you tell Jindava that?
Yes. Well, I kind of like lean over as you're getting the map out.
And without even showing the rest of the map, I stow it back in and I say, oh, I know most definitely that is exactly en route where we're heading.
Alright then. Memory issues. Nim has them.
So do you still, are we still wanting a map?
A city map, please.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, a city map, of course. It does get a bit confusing around here. It's very easy to get lost. I've lived here my entire life, and I still sometimes end up on the wrong street. So he gestures for you to come inside, and you enter the small temple, and you well, this is the you enter, and it is exactly how it appears from the outside. It is not very big. It appears to be like one large room, but all of the walls are covered in bookshelves. Just absolutely bookshelves from wall to wall. It looks more like a library than a temple. There are books, there are scrolls, there are a bunch of bookshelves that are just covered in scrolls, there are a couple of like tables set up where it's like big long tables with chairs along either side, just strewn across with like paper and ink and feathered pens, and there is an aisle through the middle that goes, straight from the door, straight down the middle, to an altar. There's like a raised dais, and then on top of the dais is a pedestal like stand that appears to have a large open book on it, and there is a statue erected behind it of what you can assume is Samila. It is a very it's a very they appear to have, there is no like discernible gender. There is no discernible gender. They are very it is a very how do I explain this? It appears to be like it is sort of a floating, like it looks as if the figure is sort of floating, and they're just sort of like in some sort of like very flowy robe, and then it appears as if there is no like distinctive facial features. It's sort of almost looks like there's just sort of like a blank slate, and then like the barest kind of like carving of what would be the eye, and then like it looks what could be hair. It's sort of like it looks like it's floating up above them. Like it's sort of like it looks almost like they're floating in water. Like very ethereal, very floaty. And in one hand, in one of their hands is a scroll, and in the other hand is some sort of a bundle of like some sort of like flower or herb. It's sort of hard to tell in stone exactly what sort of herb or like, but it looks very like it's a plant of some sort. It's very like it's like leaves and what appear to be maybe flowers as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
How well kept up is this place? Well, granted, it's the outskirts, so I assume not too well.
No, it is surprisingly clean as far as like, I mean,
Okay.
there's clutter. It is like a somewhat cluttered space because it is small. It feels like the collection of books and scrolls are just their collection's a little too big for the small space that they have.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a little bit of clutter.
Okay. How well lit is the place?
It's I would say like it's like pretty well lit. It's very like soft lighting. Very much like a lot of candles. Very, very candle. There is definitely not the in Glimmervast, you would be used to like Fayrite lamps, which are very similar to like a modern day like light bulb. They tend to have like a little bit of like maybe it's like a like sort of like that not fluorescent, but like kind of that yellowy, like they do have a bit of that kind of yellowy tone to them. That is like kind of like older light bulbs, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
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 But but yeah, so you're used to like the Fayrite bulbs that are, you know, they can light up a room very, very well. This is like old school. This is candle lit spaces. There are a few.
Oh yeah.
There are a few sconces.
That
there
good
are
lighting.
that good lighting. So you know, it's not bright, but it's not like you're not you're not stumbling over your feet or anything.
I will say, as we enter in, as we're kind of walking, Jindava kind of stops for a minute as they continue walking. As she kind of takes this room in, she has this sort of like brief moment of like deja vu or like this somber nostalgia when she enters this book-filled, almost like religious study of sorts.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, and she definitely has a brief moment where she's kind of stunned for a minute, but then kind of collects herself and continues following. Definitely.
Nim does not have a reaction to any of this. It's like, oh, it's kind of dusty. They might sneeze, I think.
Yeah, I think for sure. I think that this, even down to the space has sort of a echo to it. That's because the building is made out of this like it's made out of like this stone that it's clay. It's like a
oh, yeah.
like clay stone.
Old school.
Yeah. It is
Adobe.
so Adobe. Yeah, it's very Adobe. And so the room has a bit of like a quality of almost being subterranean when it is not. And
Oh,
and
Jinda, I'm getting PTSD.
so it very much, I think it for sure feels very, very familiar to you. But yes, as you enter the space and as Frozal shuffles through, you eventually get to he eventually leads you to this wall that's sort of like it's kind of those like diamond shaped shelves, it's like there's sort of like almost like a wine rack, kind of like diamonds, like diamond lattice sort of shelving, and it's full of all these different like rolled scrolls and things, and he's sort of like humming to himself as he's sort of like he's not pulling anything, he's literally like kind of touching them. He's sort of like running his fingers over, and he's like, no, not that one, not that one. And he's sort of like, and he just kind of does that for a few minutes, and then he eventually goes, there it is, and he pulls a scroll, and he goes, here we are, and he pulls out, rolls out a map of the city.
Yay.
So the map that he shows is it shows kind of a couple of different sectors of the city, as well as seems to mark some locations, but there does not appear to be like a key to what these locations are. But there are quite a few different little like indicators that these are maybe places of interest within the city.
Gotcha. Thank you, 15.
Yeah, there we go.
Wait, what happened? What did 15 do?
Oh, sorry.
Oh. Jayce shared the map for
put it on the
for
shared notes.
Discord.
Oh,
yeah, on Discord, our shared notes.
Yes, we have it.
Yeah,
Wonderful.
Thank you so
Fantastic.
much.
Thank
best.
you.
You the best. But yeah, so the he rolls this out for you, and he points towards please ignore in the corner there is a like compass, but it is pointing the wrong way. That is, don't
Gotcha.
just ignore that. You are looking at it in the right configuration. It is like you are like up is north,
Gotcha.
east, west, down is south, right? Think of it that way. So you are currently, and he's like, well, you are currently here, and he points to a if you look in the the north, because you guys are in the northwest, and you might be able to kind of see where it looks like there's like a gate there.
Mm-hmm.
And the building, like there's a building right next to it, and like a little like long building, and he just points at it. He goes, "We are right here."
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. Damn, worked a lot today.
Yeah, you really you guys really did get you
Because we came in from Southmouth, didn't we?
No, you were in
Okay,
Harbor Ward. You came in from Harbor
Okay.
Ward. This is Harbor
not
Ward
too
is
bad.
like the big harbor. That's where all the ships come in.
Okay.
That is where all of the ships come in.
And then we wound up going to the Oriot, which is what, 2021, I think? Roughly, maybe?
Hold on. I can tell you.
You have the list.
Yeah, I do. Of course I do.
I know you do.
Who do you think I am?
She totally has the list.
God,
though,
I don't know.
I will say though, some of these are not right. They're different on my list. Then I have to fix some of the. So yes, you were in. No, you were at the Aureate. The Aureate is at yeah, no, that's not right. Yes, yeah, 21. Yeah. You were at 21. That was where the Aureate.
Damn, we walked a lot. We got lost. How did we fuck this up so bad?
At least we got
Like
our steps in.
Jesus, yeah. Wow, we have no direction. We're the Zorro of the party. We
really.
should not be allowed to do this again.
No.
Oh my god. Well, at least we have a map to get
No,
back.
no, I am so sorry. No, you are not at 21. No, you are at 7.
Oh, okay.
Where you see where the
That's a
7
lot
is. Yeah,
Okay.
sorry. I was looking at the.
okay.
I apologize. That's my bad. I was.
You're good. I was like, I'm like,
Um,
damn, we really fucked this up.
No, that's what I said. Like, so I changed around some of the where things are, and
You're fine. You're fine.
But yeah, no, you were at you were at 7.
Okay. And which one's the temple?
It's near, like, do you see where the 3 is? And there's like a gate right there. So 3, that's not where you're at, but that's like the closest to, like right inside of that gate there, right inside of the wall. It's not marked with like a number, but there's like a little building right inside the gate, and that's where you guys are currently.
I'm at the temple we're supposed to meet up at.
That is 9.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay,
Yeah.
Cool. Awesome.
Okay.
And where does Artis reside?
Artis isn't home, so I don't know what.
I know,
But
but there may be clues as to how we can best find him.
he's very reluctant to give up his friend's home. But you did have a 23 persuasion earlier.
Yeah.
So I think he sort of relents, and he points to an area south of where you're at. It is marked Elan's Gullet.
Okay.
And I must admit, I don't know exactly where he was staying. But I know that he.
I understand. Since it's out of our way, we'll consider it as a potential later option. Agreed? And I turn to Nim.
Works for me.
All right then.
Hey, we're looking for some shops.
Oh yes, yes. Would you mind
Armor.
pointing that?
Any suggestions for armor or weapons?
If you want armor, I apologize for laughing. It is just that there are so many markets, so many places to purchase things from. In the city, it is a bit silly.
Really?
To not silly. It is simply I am not usually the one that is giving this sort of information. That is all. If you want armor and weapons and that sort of thing, your best bet is going to be, well, probably you're either going to have to go into the Grand Soak, or if you're looking for something specific, if you're looking for something a bit special, then, well, you're going to have to go to oh, what is it? What is it? I'm not usually in that part of town. What is it called? There's a market in the Merchant's Ward. There's a market in the Merchant's Ward. It's very, for lack of a better term, it's very exclusive. It's something that you will have to know the right people to get in. But that's for if you're looking for sort of like specialty armor, magic armor, that sort of thing. And if you want to get in, you're going to have to talk to the Merchant Prince, one of the Merchant Princes.
Paloma?
Yes, you talk to, you know about Paloma.
Yes,
We've met
we're
one of
quite
them.
resourceful.
You've met Paloma?
No,
Not
we
Paloma.
met another.
One of the others.
Oh, you've met one of the other merchant. Well, that is quite the luck. It is nearly impossible to get an audience with one of the merchant princes. They are very, I don't want to say busy people, but they're very selective of who they speak
how
with.
lucky we are. Anyways, I appreciate the formalities, but we are in a bit of a hurry. We need to make
yes,
sure
of
we get
course.
these resources. We may stop by the Merchant's Ward on our way back, though. I not have a question, but I have one more question before we leave you. Those robed men, how much do you know about them and who they work for? They're following artists, so they may be a potential threat to us. So I need to be informed as much as possible.
I'd like for you to make one more persuasion check for me.
Okay. All right.
Can I offer help by just
Yeah, for
being
sure.
there to try and like smooth
sure.
things
Okay.
over?
Absolutely. Okay, 19. Okay.
All right.
So he Thurzal leans in. He looks very nervous all of a sudden. He looks very, very nervous. He's sort of like, like his jaws kind of like working, and he's just like, it's like he wants to say something, but he's finding it hard to talk. But he eventually he looks around, and you are mostly alone. There are a few people sort of scattered around. A lot of them seem very deep in whatever study they are, a part of, and they he sort of leans in and he gets real quiet and he goes, I don't like to make assumptions. My faith relies on truth, but I believe that those men may have been part of the Dreadlich cult.
At that, there is a very visible, like, you can just see Nim getting, like, tenser.
Uh-huh.
like the jaws getting tighter, eyes kind of narrowing a little bit, looking back out the door the way we came. It's
It would
like,
appear our enemies grow more devious the more we snoop around. Well, in any case, we are going to have to make our leave. Thank you so much for your information, and, well, with what you've told me. Sir, do you want to know one of the most important things I've learned from studying history?
Of course.
There have been many instances throughout history that I've learned just because someone says a war is over does not mean it's actually over. And I turn around and I head outside and I look at Nim, expecting her to follow. I mean, what are Nim's pronouns again?
any.
Oh, Annie.
Yeah,
Oh,
you-
okay.
Yeah, you
Okay.
can literally use
I was
any pronoun for him.
I was wondering why, like, what were Nim's pronouns? Like, oh, it's because they're any. That's why I didn't.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
you,
they
thank you.
them, any of them
Cool.
work.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Nim will follow, but before they do, they're going to lean down and in Orcish, they're going to whisper to him, "You should fireproof your books." Pat his shoulder twice and then walk out.
just staring, just slightly, mouth slightly ajar, just like like no words, just mouth
like-
just like, oh, okay, that was slightly threatening, but okay.
It wasn't supposed to be a threat, but it absolutely does sound like one.
Yeah.
It was more meant in the way of like, hey, we're not gonna be here when those assholes come back.
Yeah.
And if this is all knowledge, it's like, if this is all knowledge and, important stuff to you, you should probably protect it in a way that you're able to.
Mm-hmm.
So, fireproof your books.
Yeah.
Amazing. Beautiful.
But then, yes, and then we'll go out and join Jinda outside. Well, we got a map. We got directions.
And new enemies to tend with.
Old enemies.
Yes.
New for you, but, you'll get there.
Yes. Hopefully. And I light my pipe as we head towards our next destination. I'm assuming we're heading towards the marketplace for the.
Yeah, we're gonna actually now that we have a map, and hopefully aren't gonna just fucking like get lost again.
Yeah. Okay. So do you guys want to go towards like the Grand Soak?
Yeah,
yeah.
that place first. Then we'll make her kind of turn our way back to the temple.
Yeah.
I would like for you to I would like for either of you to give me, or both, give me a perception check with advantage.
Hell yeah.
Awesome.
Let's go.
Because you have the map.
Advantage. There you go. Much better.
19. Wonderful. Fantastic. Would you also like to do one, Nim?
Yeah, I am. Let's see. Perception. There we go. That's a 12.
Okay, that's fine. Jindava, you look down at your newfound map, and you look up, and you look back down at your newfound map, and you look up, and so basically what you had done...
It's right in front of us!
Pretty much. It's...
Oh my goodness.
You can see... You look up, and you can see...
We were just facing the wrong way.
Oh.
Well,
my
okay, so here's I want you to know what happened, okay? Okay, so if you look at the map, you see where the 7 is. That is where you were.
Yeah.
And basically what you did was you went down, like, you went down and you went around the long way, went through, basically around the merchant's ward, and then came around that side.
Oops.
Speaking of old, it would appear we ended up right where we left off.
So yeah, you basically you came up to and then like it's not it's still like it's like kind of over, like you can kind of see, you have to like go up the hill a little bit, but like you can see at the top of the hill what looks to be the entrance of a lot, like you can see it looks like it looks almost like an arc, like you know, like those old like arcade shopping malls. They have like the big like domed like glass ceilings, and it's like you walk through, and it's kind of like you're like kind of inside and outside at the same time.
Yeah.
It very much has, like, as you approach, it has that feel to it, but instead of like the like glass, it's like just like colorful silks, like from building to building, and like from structure to structure. It's like it's but they're so it's so like condensed, like it feels almost like you're walking inside of a giant like mall, as opposed to but you are still very much like outside in the open air. But it's very well shaded. There's, you know, these beautiful colors splashing across the cobblestone and the flagstone streets, and it just like you are immediately, as you approach, hit with sort of that same like kind of overwhelming sense you got when you first arrived. In that there is a lot of noise. There's a lot of scents, a lot of colors. It's just like all of your senses are being used at once. In like as at the max. They're being used to the max at this point. But you do find the Grand Soak.
Oh, that was easy-ish.
Easy-ish. So I want you to give me I want somebody to give me another luck check, another just like straight straight.
Nim,
You want me to do it?
Yeah, you do
okay.
this.
Okay.
You do it. You do
All
it
right.
this time. You do it this time.
Let's see. We're gonna do.
You got this. Oh.
Nope. No, I don't.
You search and you search.
I am overwhelmed. Nim has to go find a place to sit down.
So I want you to know, like, it is not that you will not find what you're looking for. It simply takes you a very long time. Like, to the point that, you can tell, like, the sun is starting to set. It is past, like, not as it is, like, it's not about to be dark. It's not about to be the, like, because you said to meet at the temple at sundown.
Yep.
You still have
We're gonna be late.
time. No, you still have time. You still have it, but it is well into the afternoon, basically. Like, it gets well into the afternoon, early evening. The sun is really, like, it's starting its descent. You can tell that the day is waning. But you do eventually get to the very end of the Grand Soak. It is, so you basically, like, you came in from the like northwestern entrance, and you went down and you looked at all of them, and then you went to the southern it's sort of a Y shape. So the Grand Soak is like, it's like a really long tail that you first enter, and then there's like a big central area, and then there are two like shorter like corridors that go off from the center, and you go down the lower one first, and you don't find what you're looking for. But you do eventually like go basically retrace your steps and go up the other corridor, and you get to the end, and you finally find you finally find the where everybody is selling armor, and which, by the way, here's a little visual for you, a little something.
Colorful.
Yeah, very colorful, very colorful.
Very bright.
Lots of, this is sort of like, this is like the center. Like when you walk through the very center, this is sort of the, like, there's a big round building that has like different stands like all around it. And you pass that for the second time and go back through, and you come across where it seems like all of the armor and like weapon dealers are all in this one section. And yeah, there's a couple of different some of them are selling like heavy armor. Some are selling medium armor, and then some are selling light armor. So just, whatever you're looking for.
I'm gonna take a gander at the medium armor.
Okay, wonderful. You approach one of the stands, and there is just a kind of older, very like an older gnomish woman. She's very she has like this very like deep golden skin, and very she has very dark hair with this like one thick streak of gray that like goes from like her temple and reaches back into this like just this massive like braided bun that she keeps on this the top of her head, and it's and she has a in the front of her little bun is what looks like it used to be like a armor, like maybe like a knee pad, or like the knee part of like an armored plate, but she's like using it as like a cover for her like a cover for her bun, because it just fits so perfectly. But yeah, she's this like older gnomish woman, and she sees you approach, and she goes, "Well, hello there. What can I do for you?"
I am looking for some good quality armor.
Well, what sort of armor are you looking for? I've got
Would you happen to have any scale mail on you?
scale mail. And she gets up. She was sitting down on sort of like a like there's like a rug, and she has like a pillow, and there's like a little like a low desk next to her that seems to be where she like has her bookkeeping and stuff, and she like slowly gets up, and she's like, "Oh, let me see." And she goes to like, it's like a rack of clothes, or well, no, it's kind of like, you ever been to like a store that sells rugs, and they have like the rugs on like the thing, and it's like you move each of the little metal racks, and like each of them has like a rug on it. It's kind of like that, but it's got like armor pieces on it. So she's sort of like moving the pieces. She's like, scale mail, here we are, scale mail armor. And she shows you a very nice armor. Like it's very well made. It's not particularly ornate or anything like that. It's got a little bit of some artistry to it. There's a little bit of like, flavor, so to speak. There's a little bit of like kind of fleur-de-lis sort of kind of looking pieces on like some of it, and but it's very, very well made.
Very good.
And she goes, 75 gold pieces.
Very well. Here you are.
She said, can you make like an insight check for me?
Sure. Oh yeah, insight. I'm gonna nail this. What? Oh, excellent. 11, the greatest number.
You catch like just as like, so do you just like hand her the money? Just hand her the gold?
The 75? Yeah.
Okay. As soon as you like hand her the money, like as she's turning away, you catch the like tail end of like a smirk on her face. And she goes, all right. She's like, I love it when just a clean, I love a clean sale. And she goes over to like her little, where her little like bookkeeping, her little desk was, and she puts the gold like in a little like locked box. And then she goes back over, and she takes like a hook, like one of those long poles with a hook on the end, like at when you're at like a Hot Topic, you know what I mean? And and she like unhooks the chainmail or the scale mail, like unhooks it like from it, like the little thingy, and like brings it down to you like it's a t-shirt.
Oh my god.
She goes, there you are. I do
Thank
hope
you
it
very
serves.
much.
I hope it serves you well. Anything else that I could do for you? I've got all sorts. You're pretty well set for the scale mail. But what about you, friend? What about you? Your very large, very intimidating friend.
I got a few things I'm looking for.
Well, yes, of course.
One, need some leather armor for someone.
Leather
about your
armor.
size.
Leather armor.
We'll take some
Unfortunately,
studded leather either.
studded leather. I'm afraid I don't really deal in leather armor. It's not really. I like the plate mail and the metal bits. But if you I always love helping out my family. Sort of, we're a bit of a family here at the Groundstalk.
Oh, no. Toxic working environment.
And she gestures kind of a, she's got, old kind of arthritic hands, and she points over across from her. She's like, if you go just across from me, that's actually my that's my sister. My sister owns the booth across from us, and she deals in leather armor. She does studded leather and padded armors and that sort of thing. If you're looking for that, she's going to be the one that you talk to.
All right.
And if
We'll
you're
head
looking
there.
for, oh, sorry, go ahead.
We'll head there in a minute. What do you have for heavier armor?
I was just about to say, now, if you're looking for something a little, the most that I could do you is I have a half plate. That's I think is probably the most the most protection that I can offer you. But if you're looking for something real heavy, if you're looking for something real that's really gonna protect you out there in the wilds, or wherever you might be going. You're going to want to go to actually my uncle owns the booth right. If you go a couple, just 3 down from here, and she points like further down the row, in between where like her and where she's pointing are 2 other booths that appear to be selling heavy armor, but she's like very specifically like, you're going to go 3 down that way, and then you're going to get to my uncle Vinny, My Uncle Vinny, he's gonna take care of you. He's got the best prices in the soak. I guarantee it to you. But he's gonna have like your plate armor and your chainmail and that sort of thing.
Gonna look at Jinda and is like, well, let's go find it.
Let's go.
Thank you.
Of course. I the best of luck with whatever you need your armor for.
As we're leaving, gonna lean down and whispers like, we are getting had on prices, I bet.
Oh yes, she reminds me of the headmaster of the university in all the worst ways.
To speed this our little part of this up, so we can let everyone else have their fun.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I was about to say we're gonna get to the end of it. Like we're gonna get to the end of this, and we're gonna take a break, and then we're gonna switch over to the other side of our party.
They don't
Not
get
today.
They don't get nothing.
This is
today.
revenge.
You're
You
gonna
get
watch
5
us buy
minutes at the
armor,
end.
and you're gonna like it.
You're gonna watch me spend your money.
What's funny is Hamish didn't give me any of his money either.
That's true.
So I'm it's fine.
Just get it back when you meet it back.
Put it on the doctor's
Yeah.
tab.
Yeah, put it on the tab. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, just take it off his dead body when he dies.
I got student
Yeah,
loans.
basically, I'll just get my money back. So I will get one of studded leather
Okay.
because there are no strength requirements or disadvantages for it.
Yeah, for sure.
So I'll pick up a studded leather.
Okay. It's gonna cost you if you go where the the gnomish woman suggested and go to her sister, the studded leather armor is gonna cost you 60 gold.
60 gold. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Let me.
Studded leather.
Okay. And if we did go to the one that she pointed us at for heavy armor, do they have splint armor? And how much would it be?
No, you go to heavy armor, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. Now if you go looking for splint armor from her uncle, he's gonna ask you for 250.
All right. Yeah, I do not have 250, so. But that's honestly, my chainmail's still pretty good. So.
Mm-hmm.
And then at some random place, I'm gonna sell off the first battle axe that I had, not the +1 one that I stole from a pirate.
Yeah, no, for sure. You can definitely if
I'm just gonna offload it somewhere.
Yeah, if you want to find like, because the same place that the armor the same place that you are getting armor, there is also people selling weapons. So if you want to like take it to one of these booths and try to sell it off. Yeah, for sure. I think they'll offer you like I don't know. It's just a regular, just a plain.
Yeah, it's a pretty plain one. It's not like in bad condition or anything.
Right,
but
yeah.
It's seen some wear and tear.
Let's see. We'll do. They'll offer you 30 gold pieces for it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Done and done.
Wonderful. Ka-ching!
Old battle axe gone.
Now you got that nice +1 battle axe.
Now
that
I have the fancy one.
Oh man.
Oh, and
I'm gonna regret that. I'm gonna regret giving a +1 weapon
Yeah.
at level
For
4.
a while.
Yeah.
And then it'll even out.
Yeah. It'll be fine. It'll
I
be
also
fine.
need to pick up arrows. I just remembered.
Arrows.
So.
Okay. Yeah, you can definitely find someone. Honestly, probably the literally the person that you sold your axe to. You can also get arrows.
Okay. Hey,
I'd
Mike,
say...
how many do you think I should grab?
They're not expensive.
I know they're not, but like, how many do you want me to get?
No. Follow your heart.
Follow your heart.
I need to show back up with a 1 arrow.
The one arrow.
The one.
Yeah.
Here you go. Blow another one up. No, I'll probably get.
Let me see. Let me.
It looks
hold
like
on.
they come in bundles of 20.
As I say, they come in
Yeah.
bundles, so it's not like you can buy like one bundle if you feel like that's the.
Yeah, you literally, it's like 1 gold piece for a bundle of
Yeah.
like 20 regular, just plain arrows. Just like, yeah. It's
I'll-
literally like 1
I'll
gold
snag
piece.
2 of them.
Okay.
So.
So 40 arrows, 2 gold pieces.
40 arrows. Yeah. So 40 arrows. Yeah. So 40 arrows and a thing of fucking studded leather armor. So, yay! I did the thing.
Sweet. Awesome.
Yay.
I remembered to get the stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah.
It was a miracle.
a miracle.
Woo!
So yeah, you made it. You made it to the market. You made
We did it. We
you
did it.
did
We did it. Yay.
So proud of you. So I imagine that you've got a map. You don't got to worry about getting lost. You can make your way
Are
to.
you sure about that?
Well,
Yeah.
I'm going to choose to believe in your ability because you were able to see where the temple was from the Orient. So
Yeah.
You have a general direction that like you know where you were, you know where you're going, I think at this point. Like you kind of just retraced your steps back towards the Orient and then you just like keep going until you get to the so as you all are heading towards the temple, we are gonna take a quick break because I need to get up and walk around for a little bit. We've been sitting here for like 2 hours.
Yeah.
Everybody needs to get up and stretch their legs and all that good stuff and get some more water if they need to. And then when we come
Hydrate.
back, we'll see what Hamish and Finnegan and 15 were up to while all that was happening.
Yeah.
Will they get lost too? Oh no!
We'll
Really.
Find out.
go tune in and see. All right.
See you after the break.
Bye, y'all.
Yeah.
Well, not bye, but you know, see you in a bit.
Yeah.
See you in a bit.
See you in a bit. See you in a bit.
We're back.
Hello.
Hello.
We're back.
Say hello, friends. Say hello, chat.
Hello, friends.
Hello, friends.
Hello.
Hello. All right. I hope everybody had a wonderful break. I hope everybody had a productive break. I made some tea. I made some hot tea.
Ooh.
Woo.
It's the like tension tamer stuff from like Celestial Seasonings.
Ooh.
It's very tasty. I don't know like how much I like. It's like, oh, this is so calm. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know about like tension taming, but it is very tasty. It's very good.
That's good.
Put a little honey in it.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah. I love it. I love it. I just got they're like a pretty big brand, but they do like local honey. Like they and I like their honey, but they recently started doing like their smaller bottles in the bear bottles.
Oh, cute.
And that's
Yeah.
I was like, hell yeah, that was pretty great. That was
Nice.
it was pretty nice. I was like, oh, I'm gonna get one. Unfortunately, it was like so they have like the like they say like local, but like I think it's just kind of like some of their honey is just like wherever.
Mhm.
But then like they have like specifically like Southwest, like honey made in like the Southwest kind of like thing, and I usually get that. But I wanted the bear.
Nice.
I mean, but it was cheaper. It was cheaper than the other bottles. So I mean, like, yeah, I am getting less honey, but it was also like it wasn't like I was paying the same price. So I ain't that upset about it, and I can always just get more later. But they're just they're cute though. They're so cute. Little bear full of honey, because bears love honey.
I do.
But anyway, now that everybody's back, now that we've all been, bathroom breaks, tea breaks, snack breaks, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Let's get back into it, shall we? All right, so Jinda and Nim had their little journey through the city, getting a little lost, helping out an old orcish priest to a tiny little temple on the northwest side of town. The side of town they were told not to go to, or rather told that they shouldn't. Now that they are making their way back, or making their way over to the Temple of Calamus, we make our way through the city to Hamish, Finnegan, and 15. Now you were all looking for the insect repellent and that kind of stuff, right?
Yes.
Okay. Will one of you three give me a luck check? You just roll me like a straight D20.
Oh god.
Roll it. I'll do it.
Okay.
Yeah, go for it.
18. Okay. All right. So, you have no trouble navigating the city. You truly you kind of follow, I mean, you follow the your nose, so to speak. You find your way through the city. You actually find the Grand Soak very easily. Like you come like kind of south and through that little like, kind of around the docks there a little bit. And you find the Grand Soak. But you do quickly realize that some of the stuff you are looking for may be in some other part of the city, some other market. But what are all of the things? Like, can you give me kind of a, like, besides, I know you're like looking for like insect repellent And what are some other things that you all are hoping to find on your little excursion here?
I believe we're looking for rations. And what was the last thing?
Water.
Water.
Okay, so yeah, water, some way for like water.
Food, water, yeah. Medicine, I assume.
Yeah, supplies for the throat leeches.
Yeah, just
Supply.
specifically the third leech.
Yeah.
Just to get rid of
Just the throat leeches. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. So as you make your way through, you find the Grand Soak, and it is this like just this massive marketplace with these, it's like these beautiful silks overhead, and just like just so many sounds and smells and just like visions. It's honestly pretty overwhelming, and very busy. There's a lot of people moving around the space, and I think you sort of make your way. I think that you actually, fun fact, I think that you come in through the sort of like that sort of like northeastern arm, that like shorter arm that had like the armor and the weapons. I think you actually make it through the armor and weapons first, and end up in the central area of the soak, which I think, like, I feel like, tell me if I'm wrong, I feel like the reason that you split up is that you weren't actually going to like all go to the Grand Soak. Like that was kind of like I feel like the general idea was that you thought that you would have to go to like separate places.
Yeah, I think so.
That being said, you don't see like you don't run into Jindava or Nim. They are at this point in time still at the temple. Like they have not, like, just for timeline purposes, they, like, you do not see them. They are nowhere to be seen. Now you make your way to the central, kind of like this big round. It's almost like a turntable, but it's just this large round. It's like a pole that goes up high, and then like you can kind of see like the silks kind of like from a point at the top, like moving outwards. And then at the ground level is several different stalls kind of in a circle around the base of this like giant pole. And you see a lot of like food vendors in this particular area. There's a lot of some of them are just simply selling like fruits and vegetables and that sort of thing. But a lot of them are selling like street food and things like that. And you can see from where you are, you can also see the like longer kind of like northwestern arm, and then the south arm from where you're standing. So you can kind of choose where you go.
Not like an image. Look at it. Which way? Left or right? Or that way or this way?
Can I do a perception check to see if I smell meat?
Mm-hmm.
Like in which way, like left or right?
Sure.
Right.
You're not really getting like any strong, like you smell meat. Like there's definitely, like there are stalls nearby that are like grilling meat. like very like street food style, like, you know, like meat on a stick, maybe like, you know, like fried meats and things like that. That's, I mean, like that's kind of what you're getting, is just like nearby stalls are, you know, grilling up meat and stuff.
Since he's not sure like which direction it's really coming from, his stomach just growls like very loudly.
Amazing.
No. Can I walk to the
Good.
nearest vendor and purchase meat on a stick?
Absolutely. Positive. Yeah, you walk up. This the man that you walk up to reminds you a lot of the guy who runs the street taco stand back in the city. Very similar vibes, you know.
Okay.
But he seems rather a lot quieter. And he just sort of like a lot of just kind of grunting as you exchange money, and he gives you it just looks like skewers. They look very much like kebabs, chunks of meat and some vegetable and that sort of thing, in like a very like kind of you smell like a very like sweet it's like a sweet salty glaze. Like you get kind of like you can smell the sweetness of it, but it's also got like a little bit of a kind of like that salty. It's very like reminiscent of like kind of like a soy sauce.
Okay, yeah, I'll pick up 4 skewers, one for each of us.
All right, wonderful. It's you said 4 skewers?
Yeah.
Just there, it's like a silver piece. They're like 1 silver a piece.
Okay. Yeah, I'll hand them out and hand one to 15 and to I look at look at Amish. Is a doctor or a professor? So I hand you the meat.
Thank you. I very much appreciate it.
I guess I should say Imelda is also with you guys. Yeah.
No, that's why I bought 4.
Yeah.
I got one for Imelda.
I was more like, you know, for everybody involved. I was like, I realized I was kind of talking about, but Imelda is with you guys. Like.
Yeah, and I'll reach down to Imelda and say, "And for you."
Thank you. Hey, thank you, thank you. She just like kind of gingerly takes it and just like, really no qualms. Like she doesn't like she just takes a bite. Doesn't even like, you know, it's not like she's like sniffing at it or anything. She just gets at it. But yeah, so you all have some food. You all have some food in you. I mean you can make your way wherever you want to go. What's Hamish? What's Hamish feeling?
He's enjoying this meat right now, but he's also just like doing a mental list of what he needs to prepare for throat leeches.
Mm-hmm.
And doing the cost in his head and possibly trying to think about haggling.
Mm-hmm.
He'll probably look at Finnegan and says, we should probably go start with our rations and then move on to the medicine. I fear the medicine will be a little bit more expensive.
I think it's gonna buy the kebab and chew it a bit, and then, oh, good idea. Good. Can't shop for rations on an empty stomach, right?
Exactly.
Which way to rations?
That's a great question. Which way did you say the shops were, LD?
So you came in through the through like the kind of it's like Y shaped. So you came in through one of the like shorter arms of the Y, and you passed a bunch of like armor and weapon places, and then you came into the main center, which is where the where you found like there's a lot of like food vendors here. There are a lot of food vendors, but it's very much like street food. It is like, you know, made to order like street food. You get the, you get the sense that there are not like, this is not the place you're going to find rations. This is kind of like, think of this as sort of like almost like a food court in a mall. Like you are currently in the central food court. There's just a lot of like grillings of meats and vegetables. There are a couple stalls that are selling like produce and stuff like that, but it's very much like you're currently just kind of in the food court. That's the best way I can describe it. But if you look down like the there's like an arm to the south. It's another like kind of shorter arm. And if you want to give me like a just a perception check if you want. Perception.
Oh.
There's too many people. You cannot tell what is down that way. And like as you look through to the longer arm as well, it's just there's a lot of people. It's very very hard to tell like what you would find down that way, like what they're selling. You get I will say like you get the idea that there is some level of organization to this place. It is kind of like, you know, if you go to like certain areas, you're gonna find vendors of certain things. But just from your vantage point, you cannot tell. If anybody else wants to give me perception, they're more than welcome to kind of get an idea of like where you guys are.
Do I notice that Hamish is like struggling to look like above people?
Yeah,
It's
absolutely.
a lot of knees and crotches.
Yeah. Being a small folk in a crowded place like this is not particularly is particularly hard for sure.
Here's what I want to try if you'll allow it. I want to like, if he's gonna just grab this cure, like wrap his tongue around and just eat all the meat, and he's gonna pick up Hamish like to put him over his shoulders.
What is your strength?
16.
16. Well, okay. This sort of depends. Hamish, are you going to like allow this without struggle?
Is 15 going to say anything before he does this?
Absolutely not.
Hamish is gonna struggle a bit.
Okay. I need you to make I need 15 to make a athletics.
Oh, perfect.
And then Hamish, I need you to make like a dexterity. A dexterity.
God,
yeah, just straight dexterity, yeah. Okay. Oh. Okay. You notice that 15 kind of like starts to like pick you up, and you like kind of, you're like, hey, whoa, like try to kind of like maneuver yourself. But you just, they get like a really good grip on you and just like lift you up and put you on their shoulders.
Is this what everyone sees? Is this what it's like?
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it?
What is it like seeing the world from so high up?
He's just so taken back. He's like, wow.
What the top of the fridge looks like?
Finnegan should pick up Imelda.
I was gonna ask, what the hell is Imelda? What is Imelda? Because I always forget what Imelda is technically. She also
Half
is short
Imelda,
but she's like
Imelda is
half-elf.
is a half elf. Yeah, she's a half elf,
Okay.
but she's not terribly tall. She's like
Yeah, so
she's a little over 5 foot. She's like 5'2", 5'3". Like she's not terribly tall. She's taller than you though.
she's not taller than me.
No, not you. No, taller than Hamish. Yeah.
Okay, everyone's taller than Hamish. Let's
Yeah,
remember.
I was like,
Sorry, apologies. But yeah, no, she's doing all right. She's doing fine. She's not really. She's just following at this point. She's not really like attempting to lead anybody anywhere. Well, now that you are on top of 15's shoulders, give me another perception check with advantage. You know what? That's fine. That works. I think that Finnegan, you were like as Hamish is like being put on 15 shoulders and like looking around, you both clock at the same time. If you you start to look at like the sort of like long arm, and you notice that it's like a lot of it seems to be a lot more like mundane goods, like clothing and like clothing and like home goods. I don't know, it's like furniture,
right.
decoration thing. Like it's very much like,
It's decor. And
yeah, lots of
supplies.
it's a home goods. It's literally
Yeah.
like it looks like home goods down there.
Oh, fuck yeah, IKEA.
But as you look to like the southern arm, you notice it's a little bit like it's still very busy, but it's like a little bit less busy. And from what you can tell, there seems to be like it's more specialized equipment. Like it just like you see a lot more like it looks like there is maybe like some magic stuff down there, like arcane focus and like magical items and that sort of thing, and just like kind of like specialty equipment. So that might be maybe you'll have slightly better luck down that way.
Yep. If I see that Hamish is also clocking it, then I won't say anything.
Yeah, you're both basically like clocking at it like the same time.
Yeah, okay.
So Hamish,
Yeah, we should hand over there. Yeah. I see it.
just like point like land ho
At the top of this ship. Over there.
I'd like to, before we start moving, or as they lead, I will bow to Imelda and be like, "Would you like a ride as well?"
Stop. No, I'm good, thank you.
I'll pick her up.
No.
I'm gonna princess carry her. She's fluttering about whether or not she wants to. I'm gonna princess carry her.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god. I don't think she really resists. I think she like just more out of surprise than anything. Yeah, you just pick her up. You just pick her up and
Yep.
and she's just like, I can walk. Okay. Just like lets it happen. She's just like, all right, this is my life now. And she's just like she looks kind of like almost like a little like like when you pick up like a dog and they're like their feet go up and they're kind of like that's kind of the vibes.
A little awkward. Yeah.
It's just like she's just kind of like, okay. She's letting it happen. So yeah, you're carrying Imelda.
Yep.
15's got Hamish, and you guys make your way into the southern wing of the Grand Soak. And as you make your way through, you the first thing you see is a couple of stalls that appear to be selling like magical items, magical components. Is that anything that any of y'all are interested in?
Yes.
Okay. Because I don't know what you need for your like medicine for the
Big
throat
question.
leeches. I mean, like unless did I say something about medicine for the throat leeches?
I mean, you told me the symptoms. I have them written down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think we were given medicine specifically, like how to affect throat
Right,
leeches. We were
right.
just
Well, how
assuming.
about you give me, Hamish? How about you give me a medicine check, and you can give it to me with an advantage, since you know like the symptoms that you're looking for. You can kind of get an idea of, oh, you are like, you've been like ruminating on it this whole time, like you've been really thinking about it, and you think that you know a poultice, like you could make it, like easily you can make a poultice to help with the symptoms of throat leeches. Easy peasy. You think you could and like relatively cheap as well, like something like you think you could find what you're looking for, especially as you're looking at one of these stalls that sells like magical components and stuff. They have a lot of the ingredients that you were looking for, and for very reasonable prices. You can absolutely buy, let's say like for everything that you're gonna need, you're looking at, I don't know, let's say like for like a, I mean like how like for like a regular size batch, I think it's gonna be about 10 gold pieces. If you want to make like a big batch, like you want to like you can make like a double batch for like 20 gold pieces.
I'll just make a normal, so for 10.
Yeah, so like 10 gold pieces, and you get everything that you need to make a poultice.
Okay.
And you can put that, like, I mean, you could you can take the time at any point, like wherever, like before you guys go to take a long rest or whatever, take some time, make the poultice, and you will absolutely have that for whenever.
Cool.
Yeah, easy peasy. I think this would also, I'm even gonna, because that is like a nat 20, I will also say that it could also double for it is not a bug repellent, but it could also double as like a like the pink stuff you put on like when you get bug bites as a kid.
Yep.
Like the
calamine lotion.
Yeah, it basically, it can like double as kind of like a calamine lotion. So if somebody does get like a bug bite or something, this would help soothe, and like it would help soothe the bites or the stings. But it's not the same thing as a repellent. It would just help soothe big old bug bites.
Okay. Yeah, definitely.
Sweet, awesome. So you've got that. I will say though, speaking on insect repellent, you do not see it. If you want, you can ask the teller at because you are at this, you're buying from like somebody who does like magical components and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, if you want to ask them about it, you're more than welcome to.
Yeah, I'll ask. Excuse me. I'm looking for I'm not entirely sure. Something to help me and my companions with the insect problem in the jungle. We're trying to either repel or take care of them somehow.
Oh, yes. The bugs are a big problem out in the jungle, yes. Unfortunately, if you are looking for the repellent, it is a very specific is a very specific recipe. More than likely, you're going to want to go to the market ward, which is a bit of a silly thing when you think like, this is the Grand Soak. This is the market. But if you go a little bit south of the city, you're going to find the market ward. It is more for there are some specialty goods here. Yes, you can find like we have a few the magical components and that sort of thing. But for your specialty items, you really want to go to the market ward. That is where you're going to find like very, very special items like your bug repellent, because it is there's only really only one person or one shop that I know of that sells it, because it is sort of a secret recipe. They really cornered the market. Obviously, there are sort of what is the word I'm looking for? There are like sort of a everybody swears by, if you put the garlic in your socks or that sort of thing. But that is not a guarantee. This is, I will say that it is for sure the most potent, the most potent insect repellent you're going to find is from Kekenepe. And Kekenepe's shop is in the market ward.
Kekenepe. Okay. We will take a look. Is there anything you guys need from this place?
I don't. Melda?
Don't we, is that where we're going to find, we were told about something about water purification or water catching. We were told not to drink from the rivers or the creeks. And the shopkeepers, oh yes, you do not want to drink directly from the rivers or the creek. No, there is unfortunately, it used to be very clean water. It used to be you could drink directly from the creek. It was fresh. But unfortunately with the well, there is some problems happening deep in the forest, and it has left a lot of the water unsafe to drink without treatment. But yes, you will find the water purification there as well. And I assume you are all going into the jungle. You say yes?
Yes, that's correct.
I do not advise going into the jungle, but that is where you must go. I assume you are wanting some sort of, you want to have supplies like food, that sort of thing, as well as your water. Yes,
that was our next stop.
Yes.
Rations.
You are going to want to go to the Red Bazaar. It is mostly known for its meats. It is mostly known for, it is very much a meat market. You can find any sort of any meat that you can eat. You can find there. They have all sorts of exotic beasts. But if you go to the back of the market, the very back of the market, there is going to be a sort of section. It is in how do you explain? It is sort of like off the main part of the bazaar. You're going to see a couple of booths that are going to sell things like dried meats, things that have been cured, and as well as like the nuts and the sort of and the just the things that they're well kept in your pack for long periods of time. That is where you're going to find that sort of thing.
Well, we'll have to stop there next.
It is not very the Red Bazaar is actually near the market ward where you need to go. So it is very close by. It's not very it is a little bit of a walk from here, but not too terribly far. You will definitely you will be, you will certainly make it there before nightfall, unless you are very, very slow on your feet.
Oh, which way?
You will head south. You will keep going south from here. You just and just points towards the end of the market, like towards the end of like the little south arm that you're in, towards the exit to the Grand Soak. If you go out that way and you just keep following the road down and around, and eventually you're going to smell a smell you have never smelled before. It is going to be strong. It is going to be pungent. It is erring on the side of disgusting. It is not as bad as the refuse pit north of the city. That is a smell that will never leave you ever. It will haunt you for your dreams forever. But it is very similar in the sense that it is a very distinct scent. But then you will know that you are very, very close to the Red Bazaar. And just a little bit south of that is the market ward, and you will be able to find all the rest of the things that you are looking for.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Yep. We'll be on our way.
Of course, I am always happy to help a customer and anyone new to our wonderful city of Cinnabar Landing. I do hope that even though you are going off into the jungle, I do hope that you have a good time here in our humble little market town.
We will certainly try.
And like as they sort of like nod at you and stuff, and then somebody else comes up to the stand, and they sort of like, new customer, and they kind of leave you to your devices.
We should probably make our way.
But yeah, I think y'all give me like one more. Somebody give me one more luck check real quick.
Who wants to roll?
Well, Mike did it before, so one of y'all, either Cross or
Go for it. 15.
Let's go.
I'm sorry.
I'm always willing to roll the lucky rolls.
Unfortunate.
So I think what happens is you start to follow the road south, but you end up kind of at some point you take a wrong turn, and you end up in you sort of end up in this like you kind of end up on these like sort of like almost like side streets. Like they're the streets narrow, and you're like you start to think to yourself, something is not right. Like we must have made a wrong turn. And then all of a sudden it opens up. Like the buildings like open up, and you are in this sort of like oval, what's the word I'm looking for? Like just this big open space, and you see sort of this like this sort of low wall that sort of sections off this like very like, and it's very open and very like just flat. There's not even like a lot of like, it's not like at the Orient where it was like a lot of like plants and stuff. This is all just like, it's very flat and like paved over, and in the center of this large area is a massive coliseum. Like it is truly like, it is this massive coliseum, and it is just like just made of like brick and steel, and and you see like these like orange like tapestries like hanging from the walls, and it seems to be that there are two like banners hanging on either side of a massive doorway that seems to go into the Colosseum. One of them is painted with a depiction of like this very very buff man, like big barbarian type, right? Just bare arms, like looks like he's wearing nothing but almost like a Roman, like the Roman skirt, like kind of style. And on the other banner is some sort of just massive creature, like this just absolutely massive looking creature. It looks like it's like has like it's like plated. It looks like it is a creature covered in like plate armor, essentially. Like just it is a very fearsome looking creature. And I mean, if anybody wants to give like a
Oh yeah. And
like nature? A nature, yeah. Give me like a nature check. If anybody wants to give me a nature check.
Ooh.
You this is so funny. That is so funny.
Love that.
So I think that Finnegan is having a hard time because it is a like artistic it is like an artistic rendition of a creature, so you're having kind of a hard time distinguishing what kind of creature this is. But I think that Hamish, like, kind of like, you're looking at it and you get it at just like, you kind of tilt your head at just the right angle and you're like, oh, it's a bullet. So yeah, it is depicting a bullet. And it just, you get the feeling that this is some sort of event going on in the Colosseums. Like at some point, this massive man is going to fight a bullet.
I don't know what that is.
It looks like a bullet.
Huh. I turn my head.
Yeah, right. You like turn your head at just the right
you
angle
look at it
too.
sideways and you squint a little bit. You see it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You see it.
Isn't art wonderful?
It's all interpretation.
I also think we're in the wrong place.
I didn't know what to say. I feel that too.
You hear a large cheer go out from inside the Colosseum.
I mean, should we go ahead and check it out? I mean, we're here.
I dare say that this piques 15's interest and he's gonna just like start going inside the Colosseum.
Oh, well, there's our answer. Okay.
With Hamish already.
15, wait.
You're being
Okay.
kidnapped.
We and I try to keep up with the build in my arms.
I think it's fairly easy. I don't think like 15's not like running, right? Like they're just kind of like
yeah, like rapidly walking.
Yeah.
Catch up.
For sure. You can both easily catch up with 15. And yeah, you enter the Colosseum. And you find yourself on kind of a like you come through like a what is it, like a okay, so I think it's called like a vomitorium. It's the like, you know, like it, when you go through like the tunnel to get to, and then you like come in and there's like the stands on either side. It's kind of a so you come through the through the end of the vomitorium, and you are suddenly like, there are thousands of people in this Coliseum. Thousands. The stands are full. They are cheering and screaming, and some of them have like banners and like signs that they seem to have painted themselves. You also see some people have like these devices in their hand. This is one of the first instances where you see technology similar to something you've seen in Glimmervast. Not quite as like grand, but these are obviously like magically enhanced, like wands, but they're not casting magic. They're just like they're just lit up. Like they're like the tips of them are lit up, and they're kind of like, you know, like glow sticks, you know, they're just kind of like swinging them around and stuff like that. And they seem to come in like different colors. But yeah, you come in and you see, you know, everyone is kind of like, you know, yeah. And you see down, you look like over the edge, and you see the man from the poster outside, or from the banner, this massive, just huge, like he's, well, he's human. He's just a very big human. He just happens to be a very large human. And he currently is like basically trying to headlock this bullet that is quite, even he is a large man, but the bullet is larger. It is quite big. It is a large creature. But he has it in a kind of pseudo headlock currently. But that is why you can see the people are cheering him on. But like as you all kind of approach and are like looking down, a man in a uniform that is very like it's almost like a robe, but with like a half plate on top of it, and like sandals and like a helmet, and he walks up to the lot of you and he goes, your tickets, please.
We actually don't have any. We don't mind purchasing them, but we just don't. We just walked in here. Nobody said anything to us until now.
No one. He like looks like he seems like genuinely very like kind of flabbergasted that nobody stopped you until you like got into the, and he like looks down like the back towards the hall that you came down, and you didn't really notice him when you came in, but like right inside the entrance is a man dressed the same as this guy, sitting in a chair, and he is dead asleep, just like head back, eyes closed, even a light snore happening, and he's just like, damn it. Sorry, I need tea. But he goes, damn it. Oh, I'm going to have a talk with him. And he goes, unfortunately, I do not I do not have the capability to give you tickets. I do not have them to,
Okay, so why not just say we have tickets?
You see, but if I tell you that, if I am just like, you can go, then, that's like setting a precedent, and if somebody sees that I have done that for you, then they are going to expect me to do it for them as well. Do you understand? Like, if
No,
I
no,
do
no,
it
I
for
get-
you, I have to do it for everybody, and you look like very trustworthy. Is there a problem with
around.
this small half-elf girl?
No.
Is Imelda okay? Imelda, are you okay?
I'm fine.
I will set her down. Then
I was just, are you still out? Is Hamish still on? No, Hamish is not on 15 shoulders anymore.
Oh, I was thinking it was.
yeah, I was like, I think
Yeah,
we're
like
all-
I haven't
thinking
I
the whole
haven't let him
time.
down.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
we're still carrying you.
Okay, well, never mind then. Never mind. Yeah, and he goes, and the gnome man, can he not use his legs either? Or does this say, I mean, not to be rude or anything. I mean, if this is like sort of, your thing or whatever, then, by all means. But I am just confused. I am trying to understand what is happening.
We were
That's-
told it was
that's-
easier to travel. We don't lose anybody this way. 2 people walk, 2 people see.
Right. This is very unusual for me. This is not how my job usually goes. People, usually either they show me tickets or they don't, and then they leave. So...
But, I mean, you haven't told us to leave yet. So, I mean, I feel like there's some opportunity here.
I look around. Do I see anybody watching us, or is it just seem like everybody's focused on this?
I think that,
The-
like,
the
some people,
spectacle.
I think some people are definitely, like, looking. Some people are, like, kind of... Most people are paying attention to the match, but I think, like, people relatively close by have kind of, like, caught on that something kind of weird is happening. But,
Mhm.
I think as you are all kind of standing here talking, you are, your group is approached by a tabaxi, like a a tabaxi man walks up to your group. He is he's kind of a portly, figure. He looks kind of like a leopard.
Okay.
He looks like a leopard or a jaguar. I think it's a leopard. I get the spots mixed up on leopards or...
Yeah.
But yeah, I think leopard. Let's go with leopard. He's like a leopard. He has sort of like the spots of a leopard. He's sort of a portly, but he's dressed in these, like, very kind of elaborate robes, and he sort of walks up and he's like, "God, is everything all right?" What is happening? Why are these people just standing here in everybody's way? And yeah, he's just portly tabaxi guy. Just and yeah, like I said, he's in very, like, elaborate, it's definitely, like, they're made of, like, he's got some money, baby, like, you can tell. Like, he's got jewels, he's got jewelry on, he's got, like, silks of all sorts of different colors, like, elaborate patterns, like he's, and the guard turns and he goes, Prince Nepe, I apologize. I was just telling these vagabonds to go because they don't have
Well, hang on.
tickets. Do you say
And
that?
we were just discussing. Yes, I do.
Okay.
We were just discussing that there could be some kind of opportunity. No one ever stopped us from coming in here. That gentleman over there is asleep. We were never told anything.
Asleep? Now, God, whoever you are you not? What do you mean? Your people are asleep? You're supposed to be at your post at all times. What do I pay you for, if not to keep this place safe from vagabonds, as you call them?
Can I interject?
Of course.
Oh no, I'm sorry. What my friend here says is he's not asleep. We were hired by the gods to portray vagabonds as a sort of test to keep them on their toes. And your guard here, and I slap him on the back, has done a wonderful job keeping us vagabonds out. Right? And I turn to everybody else and I kind of just give him a wink.
Did a fantastic job. You know, this place is really tip-top shape.
Give me deception, and since Hamish is, and I'll even say Imelda is like nodding very like enthusiastically, since they are backing you up, you give me deception with advantage. Well, isn't that just the... Now that is what I am talking about. Good man, and just like big meaty paw, just hitting this guard in the back. I love to hear when you all are being proactive. I appreciate it. And he puts out a hand to shake any, like, just kind of in general, whoever wants to grab his hand and shake it.
Oh, I'll most definitely grab it and shake it.
Wonderful. Good. You got a good strong grip. I like that a lot. I knew when I came over here, I had a good feeling. I had a very good feeling about all of you. I knew that there was something special about each one of you. Especially, you are an interesting creature. Looking at 15, he like kind of like looks this, kind of odd looking, kind of, humanoid-ish, and just sort of like looks like, this is coming from someone who literally looks like a cat, but it's but that's normal, for a tabaxi. But he's like, you are an interesting creature, aren't you? Wow, isn't it just my lucky day? And your lucky day. You know what? Screw it. Screw it all. You're all coming with me. Come. I think you've all earned from your little game that you've been playing, trying to, keep our guards on their toes. I think you deserve a little treat. Now come. And he leads you around, and you come to a special he kind of like leads you through around the crowd, and then you come into this sort of it's like a what's the word I'm looking for, like a
booth, like a box.
Well, it's
seat
it's like box seats. It's like, I'm trying to, what was the word my brain is like, I don't know, I think it's starting to get a little late for me, so my brain is like not thinking of words. It's like a what is it, like a, not a deck, but it's like a
porch?
No, not a porch. It's like like a atrium's not the right word.
Like a mezzanine?
I think mezzanine is, I think
like
that's
a certain level kind of thing, like a viewing area.
Yes, okay. Yeah, like mezzanine. Yeah, it's like a mezzanine. It's got like these archways and these like I'll show you. This is what it looks like.
Before I leave
Ooh.
the guard,
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to pat him on the back and whisper, "Now see, that wasn't so hard. Keep up the good work," and I walk away.
And he
I just
literally
look at him. I'll go, "Who's the vagabond now?"
I think he's truly
That's
just
crazy.
like he doesn't know what to say. He's like just flabbergasted. I think he literally just gives like a thumbs up. Like that's all he can think of to do. It's just like he's just like, okay. But yeah, you were all led to this like special mezzanine, and there's like like these sort of like lounging couches. There are several servants there with like bowls of grapes and other fruits and other snacks. There is carafes of wine, and it is very like you're like nice and under like this shade. You're well under the shade, so it's like nice and cool. There's even like a nice little breeze. It's quite a lovely little setup. You heard him referred to as Prince Nepe, and he leads you into this, and he's just like, sit, please, imbibe, enjoy the treats. I have plenty to share. I am Merchant Prince Keke Nepe. It is your pleasure to know me.
Yes, and the pleasure's all ours.
Of course it is, of course. I am Keke Nepe.
And I am Finnegan.
Finnegan. Oh, that is an interesting name. That is a very interesting name. You do not get names like that. That is the sort of name you get in, oh Lord, where is it? You get in the mainland places. That's the sort of name you get in like Luxuria, yes?
Oh yeah, see, I knew. Smart man, you know exactly where we're from.
Yes. Ah, you are very interesting. I love interesting things. It makes it is my life's joy to find interesting things. What is your name, little gnome man?
Yes, I am. It's very nice to meet you. I am Dr. Hamish McCormick.
Dr. Hamish. Another, yes, of course, another name from Luxuria. Your name is very harsh on it. Not like Keke Nepe. It just rolls off the tongue. It's like Hamish McCormick. See, it's so harsh on the mouth. It is but I love it. I love that it's harsh on the mouth.
Okay, thank you.
And a doctor. That is wonderful. And what about you, little girl? You are very pretty. Look at you. You're pretty.
Like a baby.
And Imelda's just like, Imelda, right? And just like puts her hand out like she does with everybody. And he's just like, Imelda, right. That is, I do not like that on my tongue. I do not like the way that no. I am just going to call you, I'm going to call you Flower from now, yes? Going to call you Little Flower. You are, because you are pretty like Little Flower. Yes, you are. And you, You creature, yes. What do they call you?
At this point, 15 will put Hamish down since they're like in a more comfortable area, and he will just point out like at his cheek where the 15 is like scarred into his skin.
15. They call you 15.
He just stares like, yeah.
What is strange and unusual. I love it. Oh, I am so glad I ran into you. You are much more interesting than anything going on in the down there in the sand and the dirt. I am certain that it gets sort of boring when you are certain of what will happen. Yes, I know that my dear beautiful barbarian man, Gregor will win. I know this. I know that he will win, and I know that poor Bullet will be dead before the evening. And I've already done all of my betting, and now I wait. I simply wait for it to be over. So I am so glad that I have run into you. Please tell me what are you? You must be new. You are not from Cinnabar Landing, not with names like Finnegan or Hamish. So tell me, where are you from? What brings you to Cinnabar?
He just frowns a little bit and kind of like backs up a little bit.
I also realized I don't know what I'm doing with this guy's accent. It changes every time he talks.
I love it.
Welcome to my life.
Every time he talks, I'm like, it's a little different. It's fine.
Yeah. Well, we are here for adventure.
Adventure. Adventure. Oh, I love adventure. Of course, I've never been on adventure. I do not go on adventure. Do you see this fur? Do you think that this fur? If I went out on adventure and I went out into the jungle, this fur would... I could not handle it. The second I get a stick in my fur, I am done. I am absolutely done. I need a warm bath and my conditioning treatment every night.
Oh, it is lovely fur. Yes, but we are here for adventure, and we'll be going into the woods, the forests, the jungles.
Of course. You can't have a good adventure without going out into the jungle, but surely you know of the dangers that go beyond the walls here in Cinnabar. There are many things that could kill you. I know that death is just a part of life, but there are things that could kill you well before your time.
Yes.
And worse than that, if you die out in the jungle, the chances of you coming back are, well, slim to none.
You're right. We know. But we wouldn't be adventurers without the little danger, yes?
Yes. Of course. What is adventure without danger? I should have known better. You see, this is the privilege of being Gegenepe. I do not have to think about what, those sorts of things, because I can live vicariously through the adventures of wonderful people like you, and I can sit here in my and eat my grapes, and I do not have to worry about whether I die out in the jungle. I will not die. I will sit here and I will die when I am old and decrepit.
I'm sure it'll be lovely.
Oh, it will be glorious, I assure you. you know,
Hmm.
I might be able to help you.
No.
Well, yes, with your journey. I am sure that you have been here long enough to learn about the you know of us, the merchant princes, yes? He says,
Are you a merchant prince? I act surprised.
Kekenepe is the most influential of the merchant princes. Do not listen to anything you hear from anybody else. They do not know. Every merchant prince thinks they are the most influential, but I know that the truth is that Kekenepe has the most influence in the city. Do you know why?
No, please enlighten us.
Because I am in control of the wine. And I am in control of the wine, and I am in control of all that makes beauty beautiful. The perfume, the special fruits, the paints that those in the Temple of Kalamus use to make themselves beautiful. That is me. I am the proprietor of all of the beauty in this city. I do that. That is why I am the most influential. That is why the other merchant princes, they fear me. And they do not let me come to their parties because they are jealous of all of the influence that I have in the city.
I love this guy. I love him, but I hate him.
Finnegan is
He's so good.
taken aback. How? They don't invite you? How? You're like artists. This town would not be anything without you.
I knew that you would understand. I saw it in you the second I came upon you. I saw it. I knew that you would understand. The plight of Kekenepe. He picks up his tail and dabs it under his eyes.
Does he do the King Richard thing?
Yeah, just dabs it under. Yeah, very, very King Richard.
Well, I'm sorry that they don't recognize genius. I'm imitating his accent poorly.
I think he just sort of leans back. He's just like, oh, truly, it is a travesty, but that is why, because you understand my plight. That is why I am going to help you, and I am going to help you very generously. Because Kekenepe is nothing if not a generous prince of the city. You see, being a merchant of the wine and the fruit and all of the beauty in this world, I also am the holder of a very special recipe for an insect repellent. There is nothing that ruins beauty more than silly little insects flying around your head. So, I have made something that keeps them away. And I am willing to give it to you because you have been so nice. Because you understand the plight of Kekenepe. I will give you enough to get you anywhere you need to go in the jungle. All I ask is that you do a small favor for Kekenepe.
Okay, and what small favor would that be?
There is a man who owes me quite a lot of money. You see, I enjoy all forms of art. I enjoy all forms of entertainment. Yes, I love to be entertained. And there is nothing more entertaining in this city than Executioner's Run. Do you know of Executioner's Run? Have you been told of this yet?
We have not.
You see, this city, it is a plentiful and bountiful place, but it is also a place of criminality. There are plenty of people who take advantage of the plentiful nature of Cinnabar. They rob and they steal and they kill. But the city of Cinnabar is very understanding. It is very fair. So, they go to Executioner's Run. And if they win, they must go through a series of challenges, a series of tests, tribulations. And if they get to the end, they are free to go. All of their past transgressions are wiped clean. Or they die. There is a man who owes me 500 gold pieces. If you are able to get this money from him and bring it to me, I will give you all of the insect repellent that you could possibly need. I will even give you my recipe, so that if by some chance you run out, you can make it yourself while in the jungle.
Alright.
Well, do you agree?
I look at everybody else. What do you think? I think
Do
it's
you
a very
mind if we have a moment in private to discuss?
Of course. Take all the time. Well, not all the time you need. Eventually, we will have to go. But no, please, of course. I will be over here. And just, literally just turns his head away.
How far does he go?
He doesn't move. He turns his head away. He literally just turns his head to the side. But it is a big space. You can walk to, the other side and have, a private conversation.
The four of us just waddle over.
I mean, I know we need the bug repellent, but we did not come here to be debt collectors. And what if he doesn't want to pay? What then?
Well, I'd assume we'd make him pay.
And if that doesn't work, how far are you willing to go to get that money?
Well, it's not about the money, is it? It's about getting what we need. If Kikenepe is the only one that has it, and if he's willing to take and give us the formula, the recipe for it, then I
formula, give us. Sorry.
Yeah.
Formula, give us the formula.
If he's willing to trade
I'm a bad DM.
money that's not ours for
Distract.
something that's so valuable that he's the only one, and it gets us in with another merchant prince if something else happens.
All right, that is true, but I'm not killing anyone for this.
Don't worry, me and 15 will do it.
That's
50
not
nods.
that's not any better. No,
Enthusiastically.
15. 15, no.
He nods a little slower.
I think Imelda speaks up a little bit at this point. She goes, we don't have to necessarily kill him if he doesn't give us the money. We just
See?
have to, like, break his kneecaps or something. It's just about sending a message at that point, not really about killing him. If we kill him, we'll never get the money. And Keke Nebe will never get the money.
Not Imelda thinking
As
of
I s-
breaking kneecaps.
I said it on the boat, and I say it again. Beautiful and smart. Look at that. Easy win.
Hamish just stares at Imelda for a second, just okay.
You just see
I'm
Warner,
so
what
glad
do you
my
do to my
mic
daughter?
rebooted.
You are seeing
Or-
a new side of Imelda now that you were.
Or, better idea. Going with Imelda's idea, we break his kneecaps. You heal his kneecaps, we break him again.
I can only heal someone so many times before I can't undo. It's fine, sure, yeah.
Oh, we'll figure out
Okay,
then. Huh?
it's better than killing. I'll take
Listen,
what I can get.
if he gives us the money, we don't even need to know how bad to break kneecaps.
Oh, okay. Well,
I
we can
mean-
do that first.
We could also, I mean, if we wanted to, we could ask. Maybe Keke Nebe will want something. Like, maybe we are like, hey, if he doesn't give us the money, what would you like us to do with him? And maybe he'll be like, oh, you can kill him. Or maybe he'll be like, oh, you can bring him to me and I'll deal with him. Maybe we
I
don't
think
have to
that's
kill him.
killing either. I mean, but we'd still be at the cause of it.
I guess that's the way you look at it, yeah.
We will figure it out.
We will,
But I
yes,
say
we will go from there. That's just we all
We
agree.
will cross the bridge when we get there.
My grandma used to always say that you have to break a couple eggs to make an omelet.
Okay, but eggs are very different from kneecaps. But okay, we'll.
Well, she
they make the
also
same
said
noises?
sometimes you have to break a couple kneecaps to make a little gold. But maybe I should have gone with that one first. That seemed more prevalent to the conversation that we were having. Now that I think about it.
I need to meet this grandma at
I'm
some
a
point.
big fan of your grandma. You should introduce me.
She was really great. Yeah.
Oh, was? I am sorry to hear that.
Well, you know, she was.
Can't seduce
She-
the corpse.
Jesus.
I wasn't gonna seduce the grandma. But if the grandma likes me, maybe I'll get a better shot.
Oh my god.
Gotta get those brownie points.
Jeez.
Crazy.
I mean,
Oh my God.
I'm not a necromancer. At least not yet.
I am.
Oh, there you go. Anyway,
Okay. Yeah. Let's go get this money and be done
yes.
with it. We'll come back to
taking it.
him turn his head turned. We all agree we will get your gold.
You will do it then.
Oh yes.
Wonderful, wonderful. I knew that you were all very smart and you knew what was good. Yes? You know that this is a good deal. I knew that you would know this is a good deal. Keke Nepe always gives best deals.
It's a very good deal. One question.
Of course.
Are
Any
there
question?
any restrictions on how we can get the money? If he doesn't want to just willfully give it, do you... Let's say.
If he does not want to give money, you bring him to me.
Okay.
You bring him to me, whatever means, but I would like for him to be alive. I have plans for him if he is not willing to give me the money that he owes me.
think we can do
He
that.
said alive.
But
He did, see? Alive.
do feel free to take out his kneecaps, though. Do think that was a
What
great
is-
idea.
Is it like, I always thought it was thumbs. That was the collector way. Has it always been kneecaps now?
I mean, the kneecap is more of a sort of way to just cut them down. It is, you are not taking their kneecaps. When you take a thumb, that is to send a message. But when you take out kneecaps, that is they cannot run away if you take out their kneecaps. You know what I mean?
Oh, sure.
It is a way to make sure that they do not try to escape responsibilities. That is all.
Yes.
And where would we find this gentleman?
Well, I imagine he will be at Executioner's Run, because what is a gambling addict but an addict? He owes me 500 gold, but I would not be surprised if he is currently at Executioner's Run, trying to rack up even more debt than he currently owes.
Very well.
I would get a move on, though, if that is,
Oh, yes.
because the Executioner's Run, they will be starting in, and he kind of like looks around, you know, kind of like there's like a sundial, and he like looks at the sundial and he's like, the Executioner's Run will start their runs very soon, and you do need to get back up north of the city.
Right. All right, everybody, let's go.
All right. So you guys are, y'all are gonna make your way out, and you just see Kekanepe like, bye-bye, it was wonderful meeting you. Yes, it was, I hope to see you again soon. As you are like led out by a different guard than the one from before. Also, as you are leaving, you watch as, the bullet is defeated by Gregor the barbarian. He absolutely like rips that bullet's head off, and everybody like bursts into cheers. But yeah, as you make your way out of the Colosseum and back towards the northern part of the city, I'm gonna say, I think that is where we are going to end for tonight. I think that's where we're gonna leave it off. We're gonna leave it off with you all. You need to make your way towards Old City. So you're gonna go back north towards the northwest gate. We will have said that he gave you, he had someone write up some directions for you. You do not have a map like the others, but you do have sort of a like a street by street kind of a rudimentary map to get you where you need to go. But yeah, we will. What's up? I'm sorry.
I said that works.
Yeah. But yeah, we will say that is where we are gonna leave y'all off for tonight, and then we will pick up next Monday with you all going to Executioner's Run. Oh my gosh. And y'all are just, it's so funny that y'all are just like, I really imagine, so this is what I imagine, okay? I'm imagining that like you get out of the Colosseum and you guys get up to the gate as Jindava and Nim are like going into the Grand Soak. So you guys literally just keep missing each other. Like you guys went into the Grand Soak and did your thing, and then ended up at the Coliseum, while they were at the Northwest Gate, talking to the guy at the temple, and then basically like they eventually ended up at the Grand Soak, and then you guys ended up back up at the gate. So you just keep missing each other.
Yep.
But yeah, so that is where we will pick up next time. Thank you so much for playing. I hope y'all had fun. I had fun. I especially
very, very much fun.
Kekenepe was a lot of fun. I really got into him for a second there. That was he like possessed me for a second, I swear. Like that's what
He
it
took
felt
over.
like. He really did. He took over. It was a spirit. A spirit took over. But yeah, I'm very excited as y'all kind of get deeper into some of the other parts of the city. I'm excited. I'm happy. I also shit. We'll address it. We'll address it next time. There was something that I wanted to like address, but it's fine. But yeah. All right. I love your faces. Thank you so much for watching this stream. As always, this will be up on YouTube. Wednesday should be up on Wednesday. They're usually up on Wednesdays. But yeah, hopefully, this will be up on Wednesday, and I will see y'all next time. Bye-bye. Say good night.
Chat.
Say good night.
Good
Bye-bye. Good night.
Night.